All right, guys, it's Drew. It's Thursday, July 6th, 2023. We're going to have a good show in front of you. We got a lot of bullshit that we talk about. Everything from Icloud being a scam. We got some weirdo psycho mom trying to bang her son and reporting missing. We've got Madonna and her drama.
Madonna drama.
We got bald eagle vacations that you need to learn about, especially if you're married.
Don't forget our OnlyFans.
And we have Johanna join the show, as well as Brad and Will James from Must Not Kill. They make a special appearance at the end of the show. So check it out, guys.
Listen to the whole thing.
Check us out on Humbl Social, Drinking with Drew. Check us out on Instagram, Wittor, and Facebook. We're all on the socials. Okay, check it out.
And streaming services.
iHeartMedia, YouTube, for one. That's where you're seeing the video.
Like and subscribe.
Spotify.
Turn on your notifications.
Turn on the notifications. And hey, check out our sponsors, capsflorida.com. Without them, I wouldn't get the tax write-off. Talk to you soon. Is it that bad?
So I will come. So I'll just come. Shocker.
All right, everybody. We are live. It's Thursday, not Tuesday. So we're doing it a little different. Special event. We moved it a smidge for the holiday.
We were too drunk to do it on Tuesday.
Man, so much shit was going on. You just don't even know.
Don't even know.
Don't even nizzle.
Well, it's good that our fans are here waiting for us, you know?
Yes.
You mean fan?
Our fan is
Sorry,
there.
did I use an S?
Our fan is here.
Did I use an S?
You did.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
My mistake.
It's early. We'll get a couple more fans before the night is over. We actually have 103 subscribers, Joe.
Woo!
So we're getting up there.
Simon's going to knock shit over back there. You're going to watch it.
It's all secured. So yeah, it's been a crazy week again. Seems like I start the show with that every time, but yeah, flat tires suck. We just say that just for the beginning of the show. We're going to lunch on...
No, on the way back from lunch.
Well, but it's on the way back. But
yeah.
Was it July 4th or was it the day before?
It was 4th of July,
4th of July, yeah. So we went to lunch in Riverview at Tiki Hut or Tiki Docks. And you had to go pick a plant up from a marketplacer.
Yep.
Is Pickle's going to meow in the background the whole time?
She is.
Is that the plan?
Come on.
And just out of nowhere, I noticed on the gauge on my Jeep just started, like, popped up, and it showed the my back rear passenger rear tire was at like
17.
Yeah, 17 or 16. Then it started going to 14, and I'm like, it's losing air fast. So we were on 301 near Causeway. We pull into
near the 60,
not Causeway, a Ford dealership,
a particularly large Ford dealership
that rhymes with Smandon. And so we're sitting there in the parking lot, and it's not crazy busy because it's the 4th of July, but it was like the
balls hot,
like 108 degrees out. I mean, it was the hottest day on record for the whole globe a day before. So it's been hot as balls everywhere, but especially in Tampa. So we're sitting there, and there's like literally, I don't know, probably 10 sales guys walking around looking at us.
A damn mechanic walked by us.
Yeah, he looked like it, but I thought the mechanic shop was closed. I don't know what he was.
I don't care if it was closed. He was. Wait, where's my camera?
You
don't even have me.
You're there.
You have me on
I
two.
switched you.
You messed it all up. Yeah, he was walking by us with his damn mechanic
Joe
shirt on.
Be 3.
He is 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing?
And I was thinking, I see him walking towards us, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like our prayers have been answered. He's going to come and help us.
Negative.
Nope.
Kept on walking.
I mean, it is what it is. I had a jack. I had the spare on the back of the Jeep, but I have the actual like stock jack that has like you got a
little scissor jack.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was the worst.
So I put it. Typically, you can put those on the frame and use it, but my Jeep has enough of a lift on it to where it wasn't lifting it enough. So I had to actually put it right under the axle and lift it up and take the wheel off. So we do all that shit, and I don't know. I probably lost 10 pounds in the process. Not one person went up and said anything to us, but then we're like all dirty and shit. Mm-hmm. So
I'm in a white dress, pretty much a white dress. I was in a dress, a white and a yellow dress. So it was light. It was floor length. Mm-hmm. And I somehow did not get a speck of dirt or grease on it. Now, I
Your
did
hands
get
on the
it
other
from my fingertips to my elbows and on my face. So as we're walking in the dealership to clean up, and the guy's like, hey, can I help you guys with something?
Right. They finally asked us once we walked in the dealership to wash up if they could help us.
Yeah, can I help you with something? You're like, yeah, like 30 minutes ago we needed the help. Thanks, bud.
Right. So needless to say, that sucked.
And they missed out on a car sale.
Yeah. You could have asked me if I wanted to trade my Jeep in. I'm sure they're not going to pay me what I owe for it, but whatever.
Is there anything at Ford you'd be interested in?
I mean, I've bought Fords way. And we actually looked at a Ford, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And
something ridiculous
it was
price.
like
Oh my
I mean, it
God.
was honestly the same price as my Jeep, but yeah, it was expensive. But I don't know. I'm a Chevy guy for the most part, GMC kind of person. But that or my McLaren. That's my next purchase.
You got to clean out the garage if you want to buy a McLaren.
That's true. Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll park it in the living room. So that was that, and then what else happened?
You won tickets.
I did win tickets. So Humbl Ticketing, I entered a contest online, and I won. So it was like enter your July 4th photo. So I entered the burgers we grilled, and they sent me they called me on the Drew line.
Which is not on the screen.
Which is not on the screen right now, and it's the reason for it. But they called me on the show line because the dude, he messaged me on Twitter, then he messaged me on the Humbl Social App. And if you're not on the Humbl Social App, you need to get on the Humbl Social App, people. So he messaged me on that, and then I didn't answer because I was busy. And then he called me. He researched the number and then called me, and he's like, "Is this Drew?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Hi, this is Brian from Humbl. You won." I'm like, "Wait a minute. What did I win?" Then I had to remember. He's like, "Yeah, you entered the contest to get the pit pass for the NASCAR race this weekend in Atlanta." I'm like, "Oh, shit." Yeah, right. I did. So I'm still undecided on if I'm going. I'm not going to get around, but it's not, with the flat tire not being able to get fixed, because here's the deal. Here's the controversy, because I'm not going to Atlanta without my spare. So if I go to Atlanta, I want my spare. I can go and get a new tire for $400 and put it on and be like, okay, I have my spare back. But if I'm spending $400 on a new spare, I feel like because I've wanted to upgrade my tires and my rims for a while, that I should just do that. But if I do that and I do the whole thing, they're not going to be in time. So they're not going to be until until July 17th. So I don't know. Can I borrow your car?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Zippity zoo. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I might do it. It's just it was just thrown at me and it was with a guess. So I was like, well, Laura could go, but then I don't know. Then we'd have to stick you guys with the dogs and then the fish. And then, then Laura said, well, I'll just stay home. And I'm like, perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, I know you bought the burgers, but I cooked them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I kind of
They were very good, actually.
Go have a bro weekend.
I know me.
Joe, your name is Laura now, by the
I
way,
know, but
because
Laura now?
you did have
Well,
to give a
that's
name.
the thing. You had to pre-register, and it's verified. I had to send him a copy of my driver's license. I had to send him my photo, like not only a copy of my driver's license, but I had to take a picture of myself and like send it in.
I have a question though. Didn't you say all of Humbl Social is verified? No, fake accounts, so they should know.
That was through NASCAR.
Oh.
So NASCAR, when they issue you the pit pass, you have to have all that. So
Gotcha.
It was basically through them, and you had to have it done by noon that day.
Well, I didn't get the text until today.
Yeah, no, I got it from NASCAR saying that it was done, but yesterday everything had to be in by Wednesday.
Gotcha.
They want to make sure you're not a terrorist or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
They also want to wait until the very last second for all of you out-of-towners that have to try and make last-minute arrangements to make it to the race.
Johanna says, hello, Joe.
Hi.
Your favorite fan.
Let her know that sawdust is man glitter.
Sawdust is man glitter.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how we do it.
All right. Well, your garage is full of man glitter.
Johanna offered us her rental.
Yes, I saw that.
There's a rental in Atlanta.
I don't know.
No, her car,
Can't you
I
take
think.
a rental car back anywhere? As long, like if you rent.
Oh, I
hers,
thought you
can
meant
take-
like a rental, like apartment or something.
No,
You
no,
have like
no,
a one-way fee if you're dropping it off where you didn't pick it up. They charge you some crazy one-time fee.
Yeah, and then a hotel. Like I don't know, man. I'm just like, blah. It's too much at once to try to work out, and I just get all. When I'm on a trip, I kind of like to have everything planned. Either that, or it's completely random, and I don't mind it being random. But when it's random, I'm literally like sleeping in a sleeping bag in the back of the Jeep, or like I went to Daytona Bike Week once, and I literally slept like in a Steak and Shake parking lot, like on the concrete, like stupid shit. So that's kind of the randomness that might happen if I just decide to go Saturday morning because it's a night race. I could leave Saturday morning at like 8:00 a.m. and be there in time.
It's only like 8 hours to get to Atlanta, right?
6.5 hours to the track.
That's not bad.
No, so I could get there and do what I want to do, but then I'd want to stick because the Xfinity race is Saturday, and then the actual NASCAR race is Sunday. So I would stay the night and then go to the NASCAR race, but it means I have to buy two tickets, and I would definitely want to get the NASCAR experience and buy everything to go and do that. So I don't know. It's a little conundrum. So we'll see how it works out. So whatever.
If you go, we'll take care of the dogs for you.
I know. I'm paranoid. I know you guys could do the dogs, but then that doesn't mean I'm not going to be stressing out about it.
But Monty acting like either his leg or back was broken last night. And me
shit.
staying up all night.
Yeah.
Having 1 hour of sleep. It's why, I look half-assed today.
Well, I know what you're feeling. I mean, just a couple of days ago, I had to sleep on the floor with my dog.
Yeah.
She was crying. She was crying with the fireworks. I had to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Luckily, our dogs did pretty good, but we had to leave a party early because we were watching them on the cameras and they were freaking out, barking at the windows.
Because we weren't home.
We weren't
They're better
home.
when we're home.
But once we got home, they were fine. But we forgot to leave the TV on, which we usually do, but we forgot. So anywho, and then can I just rant for a minute? My weekly rant.
Go ahead.
So iCloud can suck my D. Okay, period. iCloud is a scam. It's a fucking nightmare. What they do is they hook you in and they get all of your photos and they just start downloading all your photos. So I was under the impression that when you had iCloud and you had an iPhone, all your shit was being stored on iCloud and not your phone. Makes sense, right?
It's not Dropbox.
Well,
It's stored on your phone, but then backed up on the phone.
right. So I get a notification that my phone is out of fucking storage and I can't take any videos or any photos. I'm like, what the fuck? So I researched this and now I have to try to empty the photos off of my phone. And that is the slowest process in the world. They make it completely impossible and difficult to do that. So I tried to do that and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck iCloud. I'm just going to do it old school. And I say old school, but actually old school is new school because it's still transferring shit to an external drive. So I started the process of deleting all my photos off iCloud, which literally they won't let you transfer all of your photos at once. You can only transfer 1,000 photos at a time. You can only delete 1,000 photos at a time. So I have 34,000 photos. And God only knows how many videos. So, and then I start deleting the photos that I have, the most recent photos, and transferring them to my drive, but it's still not deleting them from my phone. So my phone still has the photos that's telling me I'm out of storage. iCloud's taking literally, forever to transfer 1,000 photos at a time.
Can you plug your phone directly into the computer?
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
So can't you delete them directly off your phone?
Yeah, but it literally was like transferring because now iPhones, they do that HEIC file. So they're large files. Now we're gonna have a cat fight in the fucking studio. My camera's shaking. We have two.
The shake is Simon kicking the tripod.
We have two female cats in studio.
No, a male.
Well, Shmoo's in here.
Yeah, Shmoo's the one behind
All right,
you.
so we have Shmoo in here.
He's over here on your left now.
And Simon and Pickles. So we got a fucking zoo going
swatting
on.
at each
For
other.
whatever reason, Laura left the fucking door open. So
I'm sorry. Do you want to be the one to clean up the?
It was for ventilation. We needed some fresh air.
Simon wiped his butt on the carpet before we came in here and left a poo stain.
Yeah, and I was the one cleaning it up.
So anywho, I've been literally all week battling iPhone, iCloud, transferring photos to my external drive.
This is why Android and Google is so much better. Because I did this a couple of times with my phone, and I was able to
on the camera there. This is.
You would know if you were. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. So you can just go right onto Google Photos, and you can just click on a whole bunch of shit and hit download, and it just downloads as one giant zip file.
Well, Laura's phone runs out of storage all the time. She's on an Android.
No, mine. But I've had my phone for 5 years, and it's only run out of space once. It's actually doing it right now, so I just have to pull the photos off. But it runs just fine once I get them off. It's
also the same thing where it goes to your phone first, and then it backs up to your photos.google account.
Well,
and you can delete it from your device, and it'll still be on your Google account.
Well, image capture on your computer is supposed to let you delete and transfer and do all that shit, but literally, I was watching it. I was watching TV.
There was a cat asshole in my face.
Yeah, well,
That's
welcome to
a
the
schmuck butt.
welcome to the show, Shmoo.
I actually have a butthole in my face.
So this is Shmoo. His name is actually Shamu, but his
Is he
short for
shitting on my
Shmoo.
arm?
No.
Oh,
Joe's got shit paranoia now after watching Simon scoot his butt.
I'm just not really a cat person, so I mean,
Well, Shmoo actually thinks he's a dog.
He is a dog.
So you're good. You're in good company.
So anyways, I'm getting through that. So we got the Drinking with Drew shirts ordered. Okay, they are in process. They're supposed to be here mid-August.
I can't believe it takes that long.
Yeah. If you want your Drinking with Drew shirt, give us a shizzle. You can call in or, well, whatever. I mean, contact
email.
I wasn't drinking with Drew
Yeah.
thongs. I heard you ordering a thong.
Yeah. So we'll see. We got black, gray, and white. So $15 is what I'm going for. I'm sure we're going to give away a few, if not more than a few, to people who
They got to earn them.
are
Right.
special to the show. We're going to cut one up for Johanna and turn it into a, what do you call those old tie tops? Where it's just going to say Drew.
Like a crop top?
Yeah. My face will be all squinty because it's like scrunching just
Are you gonna make it
Just
into into like a little
a
bikini top?
Yeah. So you won't be able to tell what it is.
You can cut out the designs in 2 sections and then make it into bikinis.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got a bone to pick on with Johanna. Apparently she's got a rental car, you said?
Yeah.
And why isn't she here?
Well, I don't
She
know
could
if
she could have driven here herself.
I don't know.
Didn't even need a ride. You know, she could have
I was
been,
at the office today.
Could have been
I
here.
could have done it.
Well, you know.
could have been here.
She likes her living room, and she's playing PS5 while she's watching the show.
Oh,
Really?
Lord.
How does she feel about sawdust?
I'm sure it's an aphrodisiac. So, yeah, iCloud sucks, and shirts are on the way.
All right.
So, Laura, you have a lot on your personal pamphlet.
Uh-oh.
Well, the one that I know that you mentioned earlier was the brother-father.
Right.
Father-brother.
Yeah. So, what happened with that?
Well, the article headline was, it was one of those, like, asking for advice columns. And a woman wrote in, and she is trying to figure out the best way to tell her 30-year-old daughter that her brother is actually her father. So when I read that, I'm thinking, he was probably a really young dad, and, she just took the baby in and raised it as her own. So, it's actually, her father that way. But as I read the article, it was actually a woman who probably married a much older man who had 2 adult children from a previous marriage when they got married and then got snipped. And she wanted kids with this man, and he's like, well, I can't reverse it. So instead of just going to a sperm bank, getting a donor, they decided to ask his adult son to be the sperm donor. And it took. So
And how old was he when he did this?
the article didn't say, it just said adult son. So I don't know. And the woman, the daughter who this mother wants to tell the truth to is now 30. So that guy has to be at least close to 50, but apparently the not father is fine with telling the girl. But I'm like, have you talked to the brother father? Have you talked to the brother father's wife and possible other kids? Like, there are so many other people that you would have to tell this information to, because you can't just, throw the news at one person and not expect it to have a trickle down effect. That's a whole big family secret that needs to stay in the closet.
Yeah, but also this girl's going to dinner every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas, sitting around a table, and everybody knows the secret but her.
No, I don't know. It didn't say if it was, well known in the family, but you would think that at least the 3 people
father
know.
knows, yeah. He's
Right,
the
you would
one who
think the
had to
3
do it.
people know, but they said they wanted it. They wanted the child to have the same DNA as the father that would raise her. They knew the son's personality and education. He was really smart, so he was the perfect option to them. I was like, that's just so fucking weird.
Well, you got to think that there's another problem, that whoever made the decision to use I guess they probably did IVF.
Right.
And, because you said as a sperm donor, he probably could have saved like $40,000 if he would have just done the deed himself. I mean,
Well, I'm sure they probably had plenty of money that they didn't have to worry about saving.
yeah,
that
but
money.
I mean, he doesn't even get to enjoy doing the deed.
Do you really? I mean, do you really think
Who's
that
doing the deed? Who are you
he's
talking
saying?
about?
Why wouldn't you just do your stepmom and give her a baby instead of doing IVF?
Exactly.
You could
Gross, Joe.
I mean, it's all over the internet now anyway.
do your
you know?
stepmom record a Pornhub?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You may as well make bank on it.
OnlyFans page.
Make some bank on it. He probably gets, one of those videos online, and you just get click, and it's like 3 cents every time you click on it. He's just racking it in. A lot of those videos on Pornhub and all that, they're just staged.
You think?
It's just porn's
You
not.
think?
It's not exciting anymore when it's staged. Like, come on.
I mean, they're the only real ones that I see are the ones that are like gangbangs, where it's like just
They're just
a really shitty
people
camera.
just going at it.
Yeah, they're just like 15 people in a room and nothing scheduled or
Or
planned.
what is it? College invasion or whatever when they're at like a frat party.
Maybe, but that I mean,
College fuck fest. They're at like a frat party.
I mean,
and
but
they're
it's-
just doing it in front of everybody.
but it's not a frat party.
Yeah, obviously. But at least it's like happening.
But there's a story with that one at least.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. It's the acting and the camera
Jenny's
angles.
first
It's like,
freshman year at
come on.
college.
Like, it's so fake. It's like, it's not interesting when you know it's staged. Like, you just want it to think like it's real,
Are you a roller coaster fan?
Yeah. I would say probably 60%.
Did you see the crack in the frame of that roller coaster that
I
was
did.
in action?
did.
What would you do if you were sitting there and you were at Busch Gardens or Disney or somewhere and you saw a roller coaster literally almost falling apart, like as you're watching it? I mean, they said that maintenance was coming to check it out. Like, that's like run to the fucking controller and be like, hey, dude, stop this fucking ride, like immediately.
They said that they found it during a routine, like, inspection, like, once a week. I don't know if people were actually on.
No, they
roller
were.
coaster
They
when
were
it crashed.
on. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
they
they
were.
said that
I didn't hear that part.
they said that they did daily checks of all of the roller coasters for safety purposes. Like, it was part of their protocol and procedures every day. And this guy records a video because I think they said his like daughter and a friend or whoever it was, whoever they were with. No, but this the guy who spotted the crack recorded it, and the roller coaster was in action, and it's actually on one of the supports that is in the curve on the roller coaster. And as the roller coaster goes flying by that support, the whole crack separates.
Really?
Like, it's completely
I didn't see
separated.
that.
Yeah. So he said that the kids that he was with went on it like 6 times that morning, and they shut it down for the day. So it was actually scary to watch.
Down for the month.
Well, yeah, they
that's
said
fucking
they're going to
dangerous.
bring in maintenance, but saying you're going to bring in maintenance to fix a support of, I think they said it was like one of the largest roller coasters, or there's something special about this roller coaster. So they said they were going to bring in maintenance, and I'm like, that's like bringing in maintenance to do heart surgery at a hospital. Like, you want the freaking engineers. You don't want just maintenance checking out this large crack.
Yeah, I want to check it out. Let's watch the video.
Are we watching TV or are we watching?
Yeah, watch it. See right there?
Well, move the
Oh,
mouse.
shit.
Move the mouse.
You could see it just like
Yeah.
wobbling right off.
Completely separates.
Yeah. But yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. No, I didn't realize it was actually in motion at the time when he noticed it.
It was a park guest that noticed it. It wasn't even
Yeah.
maintenance
And he
during
calls-
their daily checks.
He calls somebody from the park and like, okay, yeah, we'll send maintenance out.
No. You got to shut that shit
Yeah,
down.
you run
Yeah.
to the fucking controller and you're like, hey, dude, you need to shut this shit down. Like,
Now, now when you go to like the state fair
Oh,
or one of these county fairs and they bring these little rides,
No.
and you put your little
Those-
toddler on that. You put your 2-year-old on this
me
ride
tell you something.
that they set up like 6 hours earlier with some duct tape.
Yep.
And your carney set it up who's got like 3 teeth missing.
Oh, no,
And
3 teeth total.
Okay, I'm sorry, 3 teeth total. I don't want to
Hey,
overestimate.
we love carnies
teeth
on the
content.
Drinking with Drew show, but
That's
yeah,
right.
there
we
could be
we
some,
love carnies.
There could
but
be some incidents involving carnies at at fairs in general. I mean, yeah, they put those things together so quick, and
They literally fold them up and drive them to the next city. They're
Right.
not well maintained.
there was a video too of like the it was a Ferris wheel, but it was the carts and they were just spinning because
Yeah.
there was heavy winds in the area and it caught
my
the carts.
God.
I don't know if people were in there or not, but the dude's like, this is why I don't ride these motherfuckers, because one heavy wind and you're dead. I'm like,
There was another roller coaster story this weekend where it was one that went
Yeah, it
upside
just
down
got
and they got
stuck.
stuck upside
Yeah.
down for like hours while they waited.
Yeah.
I would probably have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I have no known heart conditions, but I would automatically get one right then
Yeah.
and just die.
See,
And people would literally smell me as I rotted in the 110 degree sweltering heat.
Most roller coasters don't bother me much, but once in a while, if I'm on one and you're getting knocked back and forth, if I get a headache, I'm done for the day. Like
Right.
it's just like it just ruins the experience for the rest of the afternoon, because once I get a headache because being knocked back and forth, then I can't recover in the next time. Like I don't want to go on anything else for the day. So sometimes I go on them. Sometimes, like if I'm with my wife and her family, and her dad doesn't go on them, all right, I'll hang out with her dad. We'll have a beer. When you and your mom come back, we'll move on to the next area.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm, depending on who I'm with, I go on sometimes.
Yeah, I don't mind them, but they have to be like a well-maintained park ride. And I mean, that shit's rare. I've never seen that in my life, but you do get those weird situations. And honestly, Busch Gardens probably has an incident once or twice a year where it gets stuck.
And think there's still a handful of roller coasters out there that are built on wooden frames.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still. Busch Gardens used to have one until they took it down recently.
Well, I thought they made it half, like they kept the wooden frame, but
Did
they almost like made it more structurally sound
Yeah,
by like
they-
adding
they-
metal to it. It's
They
like
so they I don't want to say they tore down, because I don't know if they tore it down, but
I thought they kept most of it up,
they,
like reinforced it.
yeah, I think they just reinforced it. So they closed it
They
down
gave it a new
Right.
backbone.
and then reinforced it to have
Metal.
So now it's rocking some Judas Priest and,
Right.
Motley Crue and things like that. So I don't know.
Now, have you been on any of the local things lately?
Lately? No.
Yeah. So
No.
there was a new one. I guess it's the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah,
Epcot, that
never
came
been.
out maybe 2 years ago. Quite interesting and definitely enjoyable. I mean, it's probably not worth the wait. Like, none of the roller coasters are ever worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
You wait like 2 hours for like 6 minutes of fun, which I guess is, on par with a good sex experience. You work hard all night and you barely get a couple of minutes out of it. But as far as roller coasters go, it's in the dark. It lights up. You go backwards, you go forward.
It's
And
always
when
in the dark?
No, like parts of it, and when you are going into a turn, instead of being like a sharp turn and you get like bounced back and forth, it actually turns the car and you kind of like slide into it, so it's a little smoother,
Nice.
and you
Kinda
don't
like
you
the
don't feel like you
Disney,
get knocked back and forth as much.
The ghost haunted, what's the Disney where you're in the chairs and it switches you back and forth? The haunted
Mansion.
Haunted Mansion, yeah.
Well, they have the, I think it's Universal has the Spider-Man where it looks like you're going up and down, but it's like the 3D, which me and my sister Jill,
Yeah, you only go like 10 feet.
we'd never been on the ride before. So we were just kind of like running in, trying to, zip through the line. And we completely walked by and didn't notice the 3D glasses that they offer you. And nobody fucking told us as we're getting on the ride, hey, where are your glasses that actually make this a fun ride? So she and I are on this thing and we're like, why the fuck is it so blurry? And we're like, talking. And then we look around and we're like, why does everybody have the same glasses on? So we
I guess I missed that one.
We had to go on it a second time to get like the real,
Right.
ride.
Well,
But it was
I
fun.
heard Universal is going to have trouble with some of their licensing rights for some of the characters, because now that Disney bought out Fox, they own like The Simpsons and they own a whole bunch of other shit, and there's licensing on certain characters that they can't use anymore. So once their existing licenses are up, like for Spider-Man or something like that, after 20 years, they're like required to like disassemble like that area.
You would think, do you think Disney would really give up that money though? Because
Well-
if they don't have, like you were saying, The Simpsons, they don't,
Like
Have a
Disney
need for
owns The
Simpsons.
Simpsons, yeah, but they own the rights.
right. But
And
why
so-
wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they just allow Universal to keep the, have them sign a contract or whatever and keep bringing money in that way?
Because Disney can go and add their own.
Yeah, but Disney doesn't. I feel like The Simpsons are not like, sure, it's like a family show, but like it's like an
It's not.
adult family show. It's not like Mickey and Minnie and
Yeah, but there's Disney wants a monopoly on everything. That's cool.
true.
I mean, they got all the Star Wars stuff, right?
That's true.
Disney and ESPN.
So it's also different depending on the country. Like in China and Asia, like Universal can use different characters than they're allowed to use here. I was reading a whole thing between Universal and Disney, how they negotiate their contracts on what character usages they're allowed to use now.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can
Everybody's like,
No,
who
you
the
can
fuck?
fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Some Final Destination shit.
Yeah, like
I
who
feel like
the
she
fuck-
almost cracked and smiled, like it was a
Like it was
it's like-
staged.
yeah, like it was definitely staged. Like that's
Well,
where they cut away from
They
her.
kicked her the fuck off the plane, and I mean, if she's staging that shit, yeah, good
Now
luck.
here's the thing. So when someone gets kicked off the plane for doing something stupid, they get like obscene fines. We're talking
Yeah.
like $12,000 fines and stuff like that.
Yep, and Carrot Top was on her plane.
I literally said that.
Is he going to use this for like prop, like part of his
Did
comedy
you
act now?
literally just steal my information?
I did. Did you say it? I didn't hear
Yeah.
it. My bad.
While we were
While
waiting,
you're going
waiting
through
for
an
the other
editing,
video.
you're gonna hear.
Oh, okay. I'll keep yours and delete mine. How's that? Okay.
Mine wasn't with the video.
Say it again.
See, you said it too fast.
He can dub you from before and just play it in now.
Nah, it's fine. Do what you will.
I'll switch it around.
Just let's pause
Honestly,
right now and
probably
go ahead
not.
and say it again.
Probably not, because spending fucking 4 hours editing these videos lately, I'm done. So I'm doing minimal editing, and we'll see how it goes.
Edit this.
Yeah. Well, you missed it.
I missed it. Do it again, Joe.
Nope.
Laura, do you want to practice with some of your buttons over there? Are you gonna
No.
get fancy tonight,
Push
or
your
no?
button.
No. Nope.
Oh, hey. Wait, hold on. Wait, I can't. Just, Jesus Christ, go back the other way. What are you doing?
Hang on.
You're telling me to
I'm
mess
get-
with the buttons, and now I'm all sorts
I'm
of fucked
getting
up.
a warning from YouTube.
See, if you learned how to use those buttons in the past, then we could have gotten Drew's reaction on Katie Morgan videos originally.
They're not getting enough video.
Laura, or, Johanna, are you getting any lags in the video? I'm getting a warning from YouTube that's stating we don't have enough video to maintain the.
We don't have video. What the hell?
Probably
is that?
because I'm switching over to the website, and maybe that's causing
Maybe because you
issues.
have 30 tabs open too.
Ooh.
I don't notice the changes except the Wiener intro last week. Okay, she said it looks good. All right, whatever. We shall move on.
Did she talk about wieners?
Yes. By the way, I had it on Joe the whole time, not even you.
Oh.
Simon, can you please get down? Hi.
Johanna, it says
I mean-
current viewers
Hi.
0. So
Oh, Jesus.
No, it says current
Yep,
one.
Yep, there we go.
It
Mhm.
says one.
up here.
It says
Oh.
views too.
That's
Oh,
con-
concurrent. Okay. All right, whatever. Did you get Simon molesting you?
I think I did. I had to switch away really fast when he tried doing a wardrobe malfunction.
You're not
Pickles,
showing
you
any.
want to make your debut?
You're not showing any cleavage tonight, so.
No. Here, let's.
Oh boy, she's gonna scratch you in the face and claw my fucking leather chairs up.
The cat's already clawed him up
All right, so that's Pickles, the craziest fucking cat in the house.
with her titties.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're gonna wardrobe malfunction me. She's a fucking lizard killer. That's what she is.
No, she's a pain in the ass, is what she is. That's about it.
wants to start a fight with Simon.
She ain't scared of shit.
She's like that cat that punches the alligator in the face.
Fuck yeah.
So there's a doctor that Pickles just swatted Simon.
Go lay down. Thank you. Go.
Is that like when one of your girls like stops you from getting laid? It's called a twat swat.
Sure.
Is that
I
a
like
pussy
it.
swat?
I like it.
Yeah, there you
Like
go.
it's not a cock block, it's a twat
It's a
swat.
pussy punch.
I like it. Let's start a thing.
You got a
Yep.
cock block and you got a twat swat. You never heard that?
No, I have not. I don't think anybody has, Joe. So there's a doctor that says stop peeing in the shower. Mm-hmm. Now, this sounds
I've heard this.
Like,
It's the same thing.
doctor's advice, but I'm starting to lose faith in doctors. Okay, and I'm starting to realize that doctors are human, and that some doctors, just because they're doctors and they went to school and got a doctorate degree and they got hired by a fucking hospital, that they're also some of them are fucking crazy.
Who's the doctor?
I saw her name. I don't know. it's she's on TikTok.
She goes by the Belly Whisperer.
Oh, is that it?
I think so. If it's the same one, she says that it's because when you, well, at least the little video that I saw, when you sit down in the toilet, you're in your natural, your body just naturally relaxes to release urine, poop, whatever. So when you're standing in the shower and you pee, you're actually forcing the muscles to do something that they're not naturally supposed to do in that position. And so it can actually weaken your, whatever she calls it, like your muscles.
No.
And then you can start pissing yourself as you get older.
No, the one I saw was because when you're peeing in the shower, you're relating the flow, the sound of water to peeing.
Oh, shit. That's a mental thing, not
And
a
that
physical
when
thing.
you hear running water, you're going to want to start peeing, which to me is the most ridiculous fucking shit in the world.
Yeah, but there is, some mental science.
Well, she's
that,
comparing us to dogs. Like you're
Yeah.
training a dog. If you see this, see that, you do this, do that. But I've been peeing in the shower for a long time. I'm a shower peer. Confession.
Are you a pool peer?
No, I'm not a pool peer. I don't pee in the pool. I'm an ocean peer.
I was gonna say ocean
I
peer.
never go in the ocean.
You fucking hate the beach.
I hate the beach. I hate the sand. I hate salt. Not a fan. The only salt I want is if I have a fucking margarita.
Or on your baked potato.
Mike's not working.
Yes. No, it's not.
Nope.
You got to get right up on it for one.
I am right up on it.
There you go.
Don't forget to cup the balls.
But so yeah, I'm not a fan of the beach. But if I'm in the beach, I'm in the water on a rare occasion, and I got to piss. Where the fuck else are you gonna piss? Everybody pees in the fucking ocean.
Even the fish pee in the ocean.
And even the
Say that.
everybody pees in the ocean. So she says that it's going to remind you to pee. You're going to think of peeing when you turn on water, and that's nonsense. So
Now, I don't know if other people, I can go all day long, no problem, don't have to go. The moment I get home, I gotta go.
well, yeah,
And the what's messed up part is, I don't know how that became a thing. As soon as I get home, I gotta pee. I used to live in Queens, and I put the key in the door, and I know I've been going all day long, no problem. The moment I get home, I get the urge. I put the key in the door. I still got to go up 4 flights of stairs. I'm like, fuck.
all right. And the closer you get to the toilet, the more you have to pee.
Yeah.
Right?
And
That's
then-
always the case.
And then when you come home on the motorcycle and you're like, all right, well, I got to open the garage. I got to put the motorcycle in the garage. I got to get settled. No. I used to just leave the motorcycle in front, run around behind the garage, pee behind the garage, come back, put the motorcycle away.
Right.
It's just, you don't have the time to park properly,
Yep. No, I get it. But no, this doctor's insane. And actually, I'm surprised because before we started the show, we had a couple beers. We had some pizza. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a pre-show piss. But that piss was like a breaking the seal type of piss. So I was really kind of scared that I was gonna have to pee 10 minutes later. Mm-hmm. But I'm doing very well. So
You are. How long have we been in here? Oh, it's been an hour.
it's been an hour. So I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, once you finish that beer, we got to move on to our taste test for the night.
Oh, that's true. We haven't even done that yet.
I think we have a golden monkey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll
Laura gonna imbibe with us tonight?
maybe.
Well, I'm drinking my
Yeah, but
Simply Spiked lemonade drinks.
Without your mic because you're 10 feet away.
you're gonna have a golden
am
monkey?
talking. What is a golden monkey?
I'm not sure.
It's a beverage.
It's a
Shall find
beer?
out.
Is it like a flavored beer?
It is the
a-
Belgian beer. It's Belgian ale, I think.
Okay.
I'll do one. That's probably all I'm going to be able to do. Me and Belgian beers don't get along too well. It's a very, very weird aftertaste.
Golden monkey sounds like it's a slot machine at the casino.
It does, actually.
Probably is.
Yep.
So yeah, talk about this.
Belgium style ale with added spice.
That,
Why are you trying to punch me?
9.5% alcohol. Gotta be strong.
Why are you trying to? Fine. Get down.
Simon, get down. Let's talk about this before we do that. This lady that reported her kid missing in 2015 that was found.
This is crazy.
That's one of Laura's stories.
Did you read this?
No, I think it was a Joe's story.
Oh, was it
I,
yours?
I think it was Laura's.
Oh wait, wrong button. Sorry.
But
I don't
that's
know.
crazy. Did you hear about that?
I did, but yeah, I just heard it from you guys. I didn't read the actual story, so I'm counting on you guys to fill me in.
Go for it.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
17-year-old goes. He's walking his 2 dogs.
He was 17?
He was 17 at the time.
Okay. No mental issues that was reported at the time.
Well, the article doesn't mention any mental illness, but there was an article that I read where the mom said that he's nonverbal. So I don't know if she was saying, like, trying to say, oh, he's nonverbal because he was, just experienced a traumatic event being gone for 8 years, or if she meant he had some kind of, mental health condition that made him I don't know. But anyway, so he was 17 walking the dogs. Dogs return home. He does not.
Simon's
Mom
eating the cardboard box, by the way.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Stuck his snout in it.
But he goes missing. 8 years later, he's found behind a church, like unconscious or something. They take him to the hospital, like, oh my God, we found
All
him.
beat up and bloody and everything.
Yeah, like something, something terrible. But they begin the investigation because now they have him. They're trying to get statements from him and
In the hospital.
right. And he's been missing for 8 years, so of course it makes the news. Then the police are investigating and asking questions, neighbors, family, whatever, and they're like, he hasn't been missing for 8 years. He's been home. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the mom has been continuing to tell the police, oh no, those people that they thought they saw, it was my nephew. It wasn't my son. They look alike. So he hasn't been home. It's been somebody else. Mistaken identity kind of thing. He's been gone for 8 years. So I guess come to find out, he actually returned home the day after he was reported missing. So he was actually only gone for a day. And the mom told him, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. And she pretty much just kept the lie up, kept him in the house for the most part. So
Locked him up.
yeah, Joe heard some crazy ass story that I didn't read about, but
Yeah, the New York Post had a whole article of how he was like locked up in the house, and she made him like act as daddy and husband, sleeping in the bed naked with her and had to bathe her and everything.
Was she hot?
I didn't see it in the New York Post, but
we don't have a hot or not tonight.
we cannot confirm the veracity of that story though. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so now he's 25.
Yeah.
They've released him into his mother's custody at his own request. They said that there's really nothing that they can do until, I guess, they can determine if he has some type of mental health condition. But they did send adult services to speak to him to see if they needed to step in on his behalf. So,
yeah, the New York Post has the title of the article says missing Texas boy trapped as a sex slave by his own mother, made him play daddy.
Where is daddy, though?
I don't know.
and are there other kids?
I assume not. Otherwise, somebody would have said something. But
No ages are listed for the mom? Like, is mom 85 years old, 60 years old, 35 years
Well,
old?
she's probably 20 years older. I would assume she probably had him young.
Okay. Maybe we can get her on as a guest. Call in from jail.
No.
Did they put her in a mental hospital?
They
or is she-
haven't pressed charges yet. The
Oh.
the district attorney is not saying or moving forward with charges until the investigation is fully completed. So there's no charges as of right now. And if mommy has control of this guy, he's probably going to shut up real fast if there was anything illegal going on.
she went and told the news that he was kidnapped and taken to Mexico.
Yeah, she was concerned that he was trafficked. Well, he was trafficked in his own house, apparently.
Well, all of this says alleged, so we have to take
Well,
that with what it
It's
means.
the media.
Alleged.
Banana and clove.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading the can.
It's the golden monkey.
Notes of orange and spice. Okay.
You're gonna
It's a Pilsner.
put it in your camera. There you go.
Here, that's on your camera. They can see it. Here, I'll put it in your camera. With no light. Golden
Okay.
monkey. Here, how about you just open yours? And then I'll take a sip of yours.
It's probably not going to mix well with the Peroni, but whatever.
Go ahead, try it. Oh, Joe's. Oh, no, Joe's not
Still
trying
drinking my Peroni.
Yeah, me too. Tasted kind of how I expected.
Like a banana?
No, like a Belgian beer. I mean, Belgian beers are kind of hard to, get away from
Well, the
that
choice
taste.
was a Belgian beer or a couple of IPAs, and I know you didn't like IPAs the last time, so
Go ahead
try to
and try
stay
it,
away
Joe.
from those.
Let me try it.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it's good. What?
Give me your beer.
You want to try it?
That's why I said I'm only opening that one.
Just
Oh,
make
it's
sure I
even
don't spill it on myself.
It's gonna
I have that tendency.
be awful. It's gonna be so bad.
It's not so bad. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Well, she's not a beer fan for one.
Better than that seltzer shit that you drink.
You can take that face and add it to the best stuff, by the way.
You changed it too fast.
No, I didn't. You totally got it good. Yeah, it was good.
Let's see
Go back
that
to the
again.
live. See if
Let's see
Johanna
that
comments
again.
on it.
I'm alive. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'll drink this one. I probably won't have another one.
Ugh.
It's not really a cigar beer either. So
Here, Joe.
Really, it sounds like it tastes like a cigar beer. It's kind of
No.
heavier. It's almost 9.5% alcohol.
yeah, I mean, not for me. I'll see how it makes me feel tomorrow too, because that's half the battle is trying these weird beers. Sometimes you wake up the next day and it's like you're more sideways than you are when you drink it.
Well, next time buy your own then.
Buy your own damn beer.
No, but it's good because I didn't have time to go buy a beer today, so I'm glad you brought those.
Well,
kind of last minute scheduled this.
we did.
your mic's not working.
It's never working. See,
It's working. You just have to vocalize in front of it.
Why is it not always on? Why do I have to
It is.
scream
You
into
have
it for it to kick on?
vocalize and be loud in that fucking microphone. I don't know.
I am.
Just you gotta
Sorry, it's
talk.
sitting on Joe while we're yelling at each other.
Well, I didn't have the beer before the show either, and then you said like, "Hey, bring over Peroni." I'm like, "All right, I guess I'll go out and buy Peroni."
You had Peroni.
When?
I saw your trunk. You were getting Peroni the day of the fucking barbecue.
Yeah, we brought that over to Christy's friend's house on Tuesday for 4th of July,
Dick.
and I drank it
you
all.
should've-
I drank it over there.
You could have easily said,
That's
"I drank
okay.
it all."
I went and I bought the case and made sure we had Peroni. That's okay. I enjoy Peroni. I like a good Italian
Okay.
beer.
I thought you had them in the garage already. Sorry about that.
I drank most of those and left the rest of them at the guy's house.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We brought. We went to a 4th of July get together. We brought the cooler, but I get there and my cousin's boyfriend has a kegerator and a refrigerator that has the fucking tap coming out of the refrigerator of Corona. So we sat there and drank Corona for most of the day. So we came home and had Presidente, but I don't know, what do you have, a 6-pack, 12-pack? And then we ended up drinking them. We have a few left, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Because what did we do? Where did we drink them at? Was that the night the neighbor came over? Greg came over in the garage? What night was that?
That was
No, it was-
Friday. Saturday?
Yeah, so, yes, because you were hung over at your cousin's party.
Right.
Can we say her name?
But I still
But you were
drank.
so Friday night was when Greg came over, and then we went to Sam's on the way and got all the beer and whatnot.
Right.
So we restocked.
Hanging out in the garage with some new neighbors.
We got drunk.
Yeah, some of us
You
did.
got drunk.
Some of us did.
I think a
Not
lot
all
of
of
us
us,
did.
but
I think
some
a
of
lot
us.
of us. I think a lot of us.
I was drinking, but I was not getting shit faced. And then you all of a sudden thought it was a splendid idea to
Drink some whiskey.
no,
Fire up the motorcycle.
yes, crank up the motorcycle at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then crank up the radio, and I'm like, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. You're like, what? I'm like, oh my God. You thought it was the funniest thing you'd ever done in your life. By the way, that could be skit number 2 with best faces ever.
By the way, do it in the butt.
Do it in the butt. That was, do you remember that conversation from the night?
That was
You
the
were
whole
literally
theme
giving
of the
his
night.
adult son, well, that was, yeah. You guys were giving the adult son advice is to not knock up your girlfriend
Oh,
because you're young.
That's good advice.
And yeah, I know. The advice that kind of topped them all was just do it in the butt.
He was all about the whole night. He just kept
The
saying,
whole,
"Do it in the
that
butt.
whole,
Do it in the butt."
yes, that whole, the whole night.
Yeah. I mean, it's good advice. For how old is he? 22?
20.
20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
Still. Because the worst thing you want to do is knock some chick up when you're 20 years old.
Right.
I mean, it depends on your situation, but you know,
You don't want to do that. People out there, when you're 20 years old, do not knock a chick up at 20.
What if you are the chick?
Don't get knocked up. I mean, I don't know.
If you can't get it done in Florida, go to another state. You know what I'm saying?
Do it in the butt?
Saying kids ruin lives. Stay single, no kids. So cats.
Yeah. Okay, here's the message from the guy that says stay single, no kids. End up with 9 pets and like 47 fish.
And so you can't go out of town this
You
weekend.
got 4 dogs, 3 cats, 47 fish. And you say
47 in one tank, Joe.
Don't
In one
worry.
tank.
The kids will tie you down.
Right.
Yep, that's true.
Sure.
Kids are more expensive though, and more of a liability.
Yeah, but it's like having
Says-
like having a dog that slowly learns how to talk.
Says the household that has the ass biter and liabilities. Just saying.
So far, we've been good.
You got
So
to
far-
report that to your HOA.
So far, Joe.
Homeowners insurance.
So far, Joe has not filed a lawsuit.
I'd be more worried about an insurance claim.
Considering 40% of the bites have been in my family.
Pretty much. And the other, unfortunately,
No, 60%. He's had 5.
Why?
Because Chrissy is twice.
Oh,
You're
Christy
once.
was twice. Yeah, that's right.
And then there's
Casey.
2 more. So 60% is in your house.
Okay.
Bubs, rest in peace. You can't
Yeah.
file a lawsuit.
Bubs was number 1.
He was the first.
Yep.
Yep.
He broke his cherry.
Yep. Maybe that's why he likes, he got that first bite.
Maybe he had a
he's
good
like,
taste in ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably juicy and probably alcoholic. So had some
True.
good flavor going on there.
Yeah.
Johanna says
I mean,
you guys
your
have.
base did.
Mike did have a good butt, you know.
Yeah. Johanna says you and her have the same drink choices.
You and her, me,
You.
me and her.
You, Joe.
What are our drink? What are our drink choices? Are we talking about like
Belgian beers,
ales?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't
Can
know.
we get Johanna on the show and then it'd be like we can do a little Joe and Joe
Peroni.
skit?
Joe and Joe.
Joe and Joe.
Yeah.
Johanna.
Joe.
Joe squared.
Joe and Joe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a math joke.
Yeah.
You can ask her. I don't know.
I just did.
Good luck getting her out of Ebor is all I'm saying.
Right?
Well, we'll have to
Good
take a
luck.
couple of cameras to go over to Ebor and do an on-site.
I am not
Joe.
taking shit. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Trust me. Even James Joyce offered to do the podcast live at their restaurant, and I'm still, no. Not, I mean, it's such a pain in the ass. So we'll see. Maybe later on when we get some people to go run around for us and set shit up and strip shit down, but this stuff is staying here. Boom.
Boom.
Y'all look really sad now.
I'm really just tired.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotta wake up.
I'm enjoying this Belgian beer. So fuck y'all. Golden Monkey. I take it.
No, Johanna, if
The
we
Victory
did
Golden Monkey.
if we did the podcast at James Joyce, we wouldn't do it at the same time they have trivia. We would change the time. We'd do it like like a Saturday afternoon or Sunday or special day, special time. I mean, we could take one camera and one microphone and sit on a table and bullshit, but I'm not gonna bring fucking.
Can you reach out to the people at Comic-Con? Maybe you can get like a little table there, and
you can rent a table as a vendor, and you can do all you want as a vendor.
You could just sit there like, and celebrities will come over to you thinking that you're somebody important and be like, hey,
Sure.
let me get an interview.
Just throw shirts out. I don't think I'd do it at Comic-Con though.
Well, because I'm just saying, because Comic-Con's later this month.
Not really a Comic-Con character.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
You literally
Have you ever
cartoon
gone
character.
to Comic-Con?
but I'm not like
literally a cartoon character.
but I'm not like a.
Shown here on the screen.
Right.
Right here on the screen.
I don't think I qualify.
Put that in post-production.
Mm-mm.
Have you been to Comic-Con?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go to the one in San Diego.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Yeah, but the one here in Tampa, I mean, it's quite popular. They do have a lot of quite a few celebrities come.
Yeah, no, it's big. It's just not. It's not like I think the first one of the year is in San Francisco or San Diego or San Francisco.
Can we get any?
something.
It's San Diego.
Okay.
It's the big one. But can we get anybody that's coming to Tampa for this Comic-Con? Can we get them on the show or what?
Sure.
You got any connections?
Yeah.
Who's coming on?
We got
who's
William
going on Comic-Con?
Shatner coming on the show.
William Shatner? Yeah.
Yeah. William Shatner. Who's the bald guy from Star Trek?
I don't know.
Sir Patrick something.
Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart?
He's going to
Yeah.
come on.
Is he still alive?
Sure.
Yeah. My grandfather looked just like Patrick Stewart. And when we were young and we used to do road trips. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good. We used to do road trips, and we were at this restaurant one time, and I remember these older guys just kept staring at my grandfather, and I'm like, why do they keep looking at him? And then as I got older, I'm like, oh, it's because he looks like,
The Star Trek guy?
I was thinking more so the guy from X-Men, because he was in, the original X-Men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Professor Xavier.
Yeah. But yeah, he used to look like.
But he actually did play that role, didn't he?
Yeah.
In one of the movies?
Was he in Superman?
No,
No.
Lex Luthor, you thinking?
Yep.
No, that was Gene Hackman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably been done by different people in all the later movies. I haven't seen any of the later Supermans. I know the original ones.
Has he been in any of the X-Men movies?
Patrick Stewart?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the original
Xavier.
Professor Xavier.
Oh, in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Shows you what I know.
that's Professor Xavier is the reason why they're called X-Men.
Oh. I'm learning something new.
Yeah.
Johanna got a PS5, so she's all ate up on it.
I have a PS2. You want to come over and play PS2?
Yeah, you should have said you want to come over and play PSs.
What's that?
PS2 and PS5 put together are PSs because you have two different PSs.
I like the old school.
I have a PS4.
Do you ever use it?
No.
I haven't hooked mine up since I moved into the house. I used to play it when I lived in the apartment in Brandon. That was 9 years ago. I had a projector set up on the wall, and I used to play James Bond, like go around shooting people, like on like a 9-foot screen.
I'm pretty sure the last gaming system I had as a kid, because I haven't had one as an adult, was the same kind you had to like, blow into the cartridges.
Oh, that was the
Nintendo.
best.
Yeah, when they were dusty. It's the last one I had.
What-
I'm not a big fan of them.
So speaking of Nintendo, I was at Finn's over the weekend, and this guy came up to Jason. You guys know Jason. He's been on the show a couple times. We were cleaning up his equipment, like wrapping up the cords and putting away the speakers after his set. And this guy comes up after the show, and he's talking to him. And apparently he claims to be the first person in the country to have beaten Super Mario Brothers when it came out back in the 80s.
Is it Mario or Mario?
Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
And he had like a tattoo is like first, and he had like a badge, and he had like a badge on like a couple different different games. But
But that's what I'm saying. I could go to any
I don't know
tattoo
if
artist
he
in
was,
Ybor and be
but-
like, hey, get me a...
he claims to have been the
Tetris number
first
one
person in the
tattoo.
country to have beaten it when it came out.
You said Tetris because we watched that
I
movie
did,
over the weekend.
And I want to talk about that because did you like it? Did you fall asleep? I don't remember.
No, I watched
You were
it. It
in
was
and out.
good. It was
Wait, watch what?
The Tetris movie?
It's a movie called Tetris. It's about the
True,
man,
well, it's based on a true story.
right, who brought Tetris to the world. Apparently,
The Rus-
Tetris was
The Russian guy who developed it?
right.
Yeah.
So the Russian guy was, when Russia was the communist
Mm-hmm.
country, and
They still
anything you made. Well, I mean,
are.
like
It was when it was the Soviet
Probably
Union
worse.
before it
There you go.
became
Probably
Russia.
worse now.
yeah, that one. So it was, before people could make their own money. Any dime you made went to your country.
Yeah.
So it was the story of this American. Well, no, he was Dutch, raised in New York, married a Japanese woman. There was a whole,
Wow, he's
he was all sorts of, mixed in there. But he apparently went over to Russia multiple times to work with whatever their department was with the government
Well-
to bring it to the world, to get it.
Right. But the short end of the stick is basically if you're a creator and you live in Russia, good fucking luck. I mean,
well,
Jesus
these
Christ,
days it's
man.
a different story, but
Well, but still, it's still fucking. You're gonna
You
have
think
a
even
hard
nowadays,
time.
if he created Tetris now, it
Yes.
would be the same way?
Yes, if not worse. But yeah, I think it would be just the same, if not worse. Because just
so is this the kind of like documentaries you guys like sit around and watch?
not a
Like,
It wasn't a
documentary.
documentary.
History
it was
of
just-
Tetris?
This was actually a movie. It's a
Yeah.
good movie.
so
It
this
was-
is when you're like scrolling through Netflix, you're like, gee, what do I watch?
No, I think
Let's watch a
wasn't
documentary
It was
on
on
Tetris.
Apple TV, I think.
Wasn't it 4th of July when we were like, let's watch a movie because the dogs were here?
Maybe,
We were
yeah.
trying to,
It was.
like-
I mean, it was definitely this weekend.
There's no Liam Neeson. There was no like shooters. Like
No, it was a
let's
good
watch
movie though.
Tetris.
I mean, it had some action-packed like
Yeah.
scenes, but I'm guessing all those were like a little fluff for Hollywood. But it was a good movie.
did you like Tetris?
I mean, it's a basic game, but yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a very basic game.
Yeah.
I like Pitfall. I like Spy
I thought they
Hunter.
said it's still one of the most downloaded and played games in the world to this day. At the very end, I thought that's what they said.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
But at the end of the story, the main character of the show ended up sneaking plane tickets to the developer of Tetris in Russia so that he, his wife, and their 2 kids could fly to America where they were, and then they started their own company, and made the best life out of it, kind of thing. Because he promised them, he's like, I'll come back for you, kind of thing, because he knew that he lived a shit existence.
Right. I think it's your microphone.
I don't know. I didn't buy the equipment, nor did I set it up.
We're gonna figure it out.
I
like the movie. So cats will eat you when you're dead. Did you know that?
They eat your face.
Yes, I assumed I'd be eaten by the cats.
So there was a story that basically said if you die in your house and you have cats, they're gonna eat you. Dogs might not eat you. They probably won't. But
they start
cats
with
will.
the face.
They have to wait until you're decomposed and you're getting juicy. Like they won't eat you immediately.
They got to wait till your body decomposes a bit to soften you up so they don't have to chew your flesh so much. I just totally talked on you, Joe. Sorry.
That's okay.
Cameras are all sorts of screwed.
Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to be on the...
I mean, you could put the camera on me, and I could just move my lips, and then you could do that.
There you go.
Say my wiener is small. My wiener is small. I have little wiener. But yeah.
The law of ventriloquism.
So don't die in your house with your cats, because apparently there's some elderly lady that died, and she had 17 cats, and when they found her, like, she was pretty much eaten.
Wait, hold on. Again, see, I'm going to the wrong button. How long was she dead for before they found her? It wasn't like she was dead for 3 days.
Long enough
and the cats
for her body to
her.
start juicing up.
Well, how long does it take if you're in Florida but you
Probably-
have your AC on?
Probably 4 or 5 days.
Didn't we just...
I'm sure it took them a while to like really get down to the juicy parts. So they were probably there for a while without food and they had no other option.
Oh, no, I'm sure they have no other option. That's why they're eating it. But I mean, if you have whiskers, whatever treats on the
Friskies.
side, what is it?
Friskies.
Friskies, yeah. They're
There's
probably
also
going to choose
Whiskas.
you over Friskies.
There you go.
It's because you put the lid on the container, and they can't get it open without opposable thumbs.
It's true. Those fucking thumbs.
See, if cats had opposable thumbs, they wouldn't eat your face.
There you go. Otters don't eat your
Let's
face.
go, evolution.
It's because they don't come in the house.
Raccoons, they have thumbs.
They do.
They don't eat your face. See?
See, I keep going back to the wrong. Yeah, I think I'm tired.
Who switched up the cameras?
He did
Well,
without telling
I
me.
actually made them make sense to where it's 1, 2, and 3 because
I
that's how
know,
it
but in
should
the
work.
beginning, I didn't want to be on camera that much, and I still don't. So I was always the last in line because I would be the last one that I would want to select.
You don't want to be on camera.
I said in the beginning,
Sure. It's like Joe. Before we started, Joe didn't even want to be on a microphone.
right?
As long as because I don't like my voice, and I hate listening to my own voice, so I feel bad for you people that you have to listen to me.
Use people.
Use people. That's not how I sound. It's all you Southern people with accents. Be like, oh, I like your New York accent. I don't have a fucking accent. It's all you Southern people with accents.
I'm trying to watch your clipping, Joe, because when you talk loud, you're clipping.
I clip. Should I back the microphone up a little bit?
Maybe a little.
And then I talk a little motherfucking louder.
Maybe.
That's right.
Yeah,
Bitches.
it's been a little tough editing lately. I don't know. It's like everybody's on their different pages with their volumes. So I'm trying to figure all that out. So you know, bald eagles, they only date. They mate with one other eagle the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, they have like video of it.
They're like penguins.
Yeah. But what is smart about bald eagles is they take a break. So at the end of the mating season, they leave their mate and they take a vacation and they find them again. They come back.
Smart.
That's how they survive mating with the same eagle for 25 years.
Because they only have to spend like half the year with them.
Yep.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's great.
I mean, if you could have separate vacations and like I'm married, but we have separate houses,
perfect, right?
it would solve a lot of
I've
problems.
been trying to tell Laura to get
It would solve a lot of
apartment
problems.
this whole time, you know. Laura, you don't want an apartment?
Yeah, you see, if Laura got her own apartment, though, who would be taking care of all the critters? Because you got a shitload of critters
Who would be
around
taking
here.
care of him? Literally, I'm at work. Where's my wallet? I don't know, in the front bathroom.
well, here's the
Where are
thing.
my sunglasses? Where are my readers? Where's my this? Where's my that?
Where's my Geritol?
When you start cohabitating, you start relying on the person you cohabitate with. I was a very independent person.
You're not supposed to rely on them. You're supposed to kind of build each other up.
But
you're not supposed to just say, "Oh, since someone else is around, I'm going to stop remembering how to do stuff
by myself." And even, if I had a part-time, somebody move in part-time, whatever.
Jeez, I was still
I was a very independent person. Laura has made me codependent, and I think she's done it on purpose. I think she's done it on where now I have to, she'll make me ask for things like, "Where's my?"
It's your fault. It's your fault. He's regressed into childhood. He's regressed into a state that he can't sustain himself as an adult.
Yeah, because
your face is just priceless. You're like, I can't believe he's saying this stuff.
No, I used to be very independent.
Because I love taking care of you.
You're not very good at sarcasm either.
Oh boy.
Right? What does our viewer have to say?
I don't know. She said she's annoyed. From here. I don't know why she's annoyed. I mean, why are you annoyed, Johanna?
I'm dying. I think 4 is pretty much the same talking about the
No, she's talking about the PS4.
It's fine, I swear. And now probably with the PS5.
No, probably with me talking bullshit.
Could be.
But no, it's like if you go on a vacation or if you do one, if you decide once a year to do your own thing, even let's say if I go to Atlanta this weekend and I decide to go alone, I would probably wish Laura was there because I'm used to having her around.
Does she have to pack your suitcase for you?
Yes. And if she wasn't there, I mean, you get used to having somebody around where you're like, okay, who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to,
Well, I'll take good care of her while you're gone. Right. That's your concern.
So it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you want to kind of get away mentally, but you're also like, I don't know. You turn around, you're like, okay, well, I'm by myself. So it's a catch-22. What do you think?
I've never felt so wanted in my entire life.
That's a compliment, I thought. I don't know.
I think you just dug yourself a deeper hole.
I'd miss her, yeah. I'm used to having her around.
Yeah.
That's another face for you. You can tell I'm tired because I don't give a shit what my face looks like tonight.
Johanna, it is Laura's fault. Shut up.
I think there's an old Italian song. I've become accustomed to your face.
Mm.
One of those.
I thought you were going to start singing "When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie."
No, because that basically says you look like pizza. No,
that's amore.
Oh,
nah.
God. True. No, I don't know. I used to be able to, I was very comfortable being alone and doing things by myself, and I don't know. I feel like you've stolen a little bit of my independence and shoved me into a codependent mindset, which I'm not saying that's bad. It's just
you're also saying it's my fault. I didn't.
But you do have that where everything's at. You kind of have that.
You're just too good at being an adult.
Yeah.
You're too good at adulting.
Exactly. So if she's in the house or she's not in the house, I know she knows where something's at.
I'm literally at work.
Right, but
where is this?
But you know where the fucking garden spade is. You know where.
Where's the broom and dustpan? Well, there's one here, there's one
here,
here,
and
the last one is here.
Exactly. So you kind of it's like you're the manager of the house.
Now, what happened to that brand new shovel that you guys bought?
It's in the garage. I know where the shovel's at because I'm the only one that uses a shovel.
What about that little hand snipper that you guys bought that got lost after the first use?
I think lost. That was her. I think it was her.
No, it was in your possession. It's probably in the dirt bin that you were using.
No. Do you think it's underneath the tree?
No, it's not in the ground. I bet you if we started dumping that.
She bought 2 of them, so God only knows.
One. You had the good little
wasn't it a set?
Snippers.
Wasn't it a set of
yes,
2 or 3?
I literally just got it and just opened it.
Did we have it, Joe? Did we have it when we were?
I don't know. I don't know.
When we were digging
the tree.
No, not
it was out that day.
No,
that was the last time. That's the one and only day it was used because I
was
using
the next day it was reported missing.
Right, because I started I started burying my plumeries in the side yard, and I was using it to clip the little like dead elephant ears that were along the way. And then you're like, oh, I need it for something. And then you came and you took it. Never saw it again. Gone. Dead.
I don't
buried
I don't even
in the dirt pile somewhere.
What would I do with it? What am I doing with it?
I don't know.
What would I have gone and done with
You
them?
see,
I'm not saying you did it on purpose or that you're like hiding it because you want to keep it and it's special. I'm just saying you put things down and they're not where they're supposed to go, and then they get forgotten, and then that's how things get lost.
so she's the reason you're a child, a big man child.
And a big man child turns into an elderly man child.
So if she goes with her sisters for the weekend and like goes to New York, or she goes to hang out with her sisters,
Which we just started texting about doing a girls trip.
I'm
do,
fine
do you,
with
do
that.
you
Just
spend 3
forewarning
days? Do you spend 3 days eating Hot Pockets?
No, I will
He will
spend 3 days at
literally-
Longhorn.
Right.
Trust me.
Yes.
I will
Have
be
cereal for
I'll
dinner?
be at Hard
Yes.
Rock. I'll be at Longhorn.
Yes.
I'll be at fucking Glory Holes, Glory Days.
He'll be at the glory hole.
I mean, I'll be doing the same shit like I do every day.
He'll be
Like, nothing
taking
changes.
his eagle break.
What's that?
I don't know that one.
You were literally just talking about
the
bald
Eagles,
eagles
yeah.
taking break.
You gotta say bald eagle break.
Eagle break. That's a good.
Eagle
that's
break.
a good name for it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I need an eagle break. Like,
I
I just
got
need
my-
an eagle
I got
break.
my eagle
Leave me
break
alone,
this weekend.
honey. I love you, but leave me
No,
alone.
but-
I need my eagle break.
Need
But
an eagle break.
when I used to go to Bike Week, and I'd ride the bike over in 3 days. The problem is Bike Week always falls on her birthday.
Yep.
When have I ever
I'm-
told you can't go? I'm literally like, have fun.
But
What was it? Last year? 2 years ago? You're like, hey, so it was raining yesterday, so all the vendors didn't set up.
Yeah, no, but
and it's literally like my birthday.
between
I'm like, have fun,
COVID
stay
and
there.
the weather, Bike Week has been kind of an up and down shitty situation lately. But when I did go, yeah, I mean, I felt guilty going because it's your birthday, and it's like, okay, I'm on, here by myself, or with people I know, whatever. But it's just like, you don't exactly make me feel like it's okay. You might say it's okay.
How do I not make you?
I'm just saying it doesn't. It's a tough situation because it
That's-
is your birthday.
Your feelings, not how I make you feel. That means that you care about me. That there are feelings underneath that tough exterior.
Oh boy.
Because I tell you, go, have fun. We'll plan something later. And I never have I ever told you, no, you need to come back now. It's my birthday.
I realize that, but I mean, it's still one of those things.
And I even make it a point to not text you when you're there because I know that you're like having a good time with your friends and you're doing, whatever, you don't want to be on your phone the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even text you that often when you're gone.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the term though, eagle break. Are you going to New York?
Well, I have no clue. Probably not. Well, if we do anything, it'll probably be in like October. It won't be in August when it's Stacey's birthday. Jesus. She wants to go somewhere with the sharks, though, so maybe something in Florida. She wants to open water dive with the sharks.
Who wants to open water?
My sister,
Oh,
for her birthday.
that's pretty cool. Now, has she gone skydiving and all that?
That's
No.
That's called dumb, Joe.
My sister that wants to do the open cage or the open water.
Open cage MMA fighting.
No, it's the open water, so you're not in a cage. She wants to swim with the sharks, but she's the one that went to Africa and jumped out of the safari truck van, whatever, to go get closer photos of the hippos and
Try to go give a hug to a lion.
probably that would probably be something I would do.
Did you
But
see
she
them-
went. I think she did a cage dive in when she was in Africa as well with the great whites. So she's done all she loves that shit.
This is Stacy.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought that she just doesn't care and she wants she has no concern about living, so she's just doing all this crazy shit?
But wanting to die and having no fear of death are two different things.
I have no fear.
I
of
just
death.
think she's a bad bitch that wants to go hang out with the
Exactly.
baddest animals of the jungle.
Joe-
She's
She's
afraid
afraid of
jungle.
no man and very few animals.
Right.
I have no fear of death, Joe. I've looked death in the eyes many times. I've died. I've literally died. Okay. I've been dead. No shit. Okay. I don't fear death. I know what it's like. But I'm still not going to fucking swim with sharks. I'm still not going to go bungee jumping. I'm still not going to go do some stupid shit, hang gliding bullshit. Because, I mean, as depressed and morbid as I sound sometimes, I actually do like living, and I'm not going to try to purposely cut my life short.
What about those people that go like extreme skiing and they go like flying off the cliff?
All
Crazy.
of that. Fuck all that.
Like I have a friend that does like the kite surfing, and that's some pretty. I mean, they make some awesome videos. They just like they're flying, they're flipping over, and they land in the water. It's like pretty crazy.
I don't want to be that person, and I'm just going to do another extreme thing, like when you climb Everest, and then you end up being the dead person on the mountain. That's actually like a landmark.
Okay.
Oh, once you've made it to the guy in the red jacket, you're halfway there.
Yeah, but you could either be a nobody who went to work every day for the rest of your life,
But I will swim with sharks.
and then died like an old lady sitting in a house with 19 cats, or you could be fucking epic. I mean, if you're gonna go, I mean, go epic.
I mean,
They know him as this guy in the red jacket. Nobody knows his name. Like, you have to like research that shit. It's
I mean,
not like
if you're being eaten by your cats, we're talking about you. You're probably still epic.
right.
You're gonna make the news, maybe.
like everyone's like, oh, I don't want to be mauled by a lion, but if you're gonna go out, like that's a fucking awesome way to go.
We were at Busch Gardens, and there was one of the tigers that was up against like the exhibit, whatever, the enclosure, the glass. And I was like, if this guy came through right now and mauled me, I would die happy.
Yeah, I mean,
for
if you're
5 seconds.
If you're gonna go, I mean, at least go out with a fucking bang. Like, I mean, that's epic. Like, you're like, I was on a safari and I got eaten by a lion. Like, fuck yeah. Like, you get to heaven, you got like street cred.
Just know that if ever I get attacked by a wild animal, do not shoot that wild animal.
No, fuck
Let
that.
it do its thing.
You're
That's
like-
why I get so mad when
You're like, oh, give him a pound. Like, what's up, bro?
I get so mad when they like kill
I
the
try to shoot you with a
gorillas
wild
and shit.
animal once a week, and you just like, whatever.
That's a bad sex joke.
Yeah,
It's a very bad sex
Were you
joke.
trying to
It
refer
just-
to
it
as your
didn't
eagle
work.
break with your wild bald
It
eagle?
it didn't land properly.
My bald eagle.
My bald eagle. That's why you can't that's why it can't be a bald eagle break. Because when you say bald eagle, it just sounds like you're talking about your dick.
You know, this show is actually very cathartic for you guys. Now, as far as a relationship, how do you guys feel that you're very more open because you discuss issues on the show? Most couples will just keep this bottled inside.
Some
but
people
you
say we
air
get
your
too
grievances.
personal.
First off, Joe, couples is a very strong term.
We're eagles, Joe. We're eagles.
Cohabitating, co-parenting critters, eagles.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to commit yet, Joe.
You're co-parenting 4 dogs and 3 cats, but you're not committed.
Fine, that's fine. we're Simon is, he's
Our oldest.
If we split, who do you think Simon would want to go to?
Well, who's going to want to take care of 4 dogs?
Well, let's do one at a time. Okay, so Simon, I don't think gives a shit about either one of us. I think Simon's just I could probably give him to you, and he'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Simon wants to go to whoever.
He don't give a fuck where he's
I'm
at.
not even gonna say the word. Who will ever throw the BALL
Yes.
with him on a regular basis?
Yes, I could give Simon to a stranger and give him his ball,
Right.
and he would be completely
Yeah.
happy.
I mean, I feel like sometimes he acts like he's. I don't know if he's like acting like he's protecting me because he'll like follow me around the house and he'll
defensive.
lay with me and he
Yeah.
always lays
But-
like close to my side of the bed or next to me when we're on the couch.
But I think he would
But-
also do
He'd
that.
fuck you if he had the chance.
Probably.
You're disgusting, Joe.
I'm just saying he would, though.
But I'm just
He's
saying.
never even fucked a dog.
If that's true.
A bitch, I should say.
It's like, I'll do it Simon style.
I just think he's used to protecting a house. So even if, let's say, Butch was watching him and he heard a sound in the middle of the night, he would wake up and try to like
Right, yeah.
see what's going on. But I don't think he cares where he's
No,
at or what he's
no.
going on. He's just like Devo was totally attached to me.
Right. No, but also
You know.
too, Simon, I think Simon would be fine either way, but Simon would miss whoever he wasn't with. He would miss the other dogs if they weren't there.
Yeah,
Because
he would miss the dogs before me. Yeah.
When Devo passed, like he was heartbroken.
Although
He had no clue what happened.
right.
And it was like a
But he was
visible
also
reaction.
a puppy, and he was Devo's was like his fucking.
He was a year.
He was a puppy.
He was almost 2 years old. No, he was 2 years old.
Mm.
He had just turned 2.
That's still puppyish.
Yeah, but dogs have this weird sense that they know, like when other dogs, like they get used to, they
Yeah.
grow up with them.
Yeah.
They know
But-
like when something's wrong, and they know when there's a loss.
Yeah.
Well, because we
Yeah.
left the house with Devo and
And
we
he
didn't
didn't
come
come
back
home.
with him. And he could also sense our emotions and our reactions the days following. And you were working one night
Yeah.
and I was on the couch and I was looking at old photos and I found this video of Devo and he was barking. And so I had the sound on and I wasn't even thinking. Like I started crying because it was, it's still tough. Simon starts running around the house looking for
Where
Devo.
is he? Where is he?
Yes, he really thought. And then when he realized again, like he's not coming back, like I cried even harder. Like it was, so he knows, like he's a very emotional dog. So he would
Well, I will
definitely
say
miss.
this. When I took Simon to the groomer, he barks and cries when I leave. And then when I come back, he like freaks out that I came back. So I'm not saying he doesn't like miss us as like a person that he wants to be around, but dogs forget very quickly, I think, sometimes. And I think
he just assumes that we're going to come back because we've always come back.
yeah.
But I think that after a while, he'd be like,
Aw, that's so sweet.
I
he'd be
think
like,
that- I
wait,
think-
that one's not coming back.
I think the wieners, like Monty for one, I think he would just go into a deep depression shit fit. Like he wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Georgie, I think too, he might be that kind of dog. He loves his ball. He could probably adopt to any family as long as they knew to throw his ball.
But it's also
he's-
his brothers, and he's very timid
He's very
to
attached
anyone
to
who's not
Monty.
in his household. And
Right.
Monty is like his shadow,
Yeah.
or he's Monty's shadow.
I think Wolfie would have a shit fit. I think he's very attached, but
Wait, who is he more attached to? Wolfie.
probably you. I mean, because
That's my boy.
I don't know. I mean,
We're going back to last week's joke. What's the difference between four wieners and a
joke.
Laura can't take a joke, but
Laura
she can
can't
take
take a
four
joke.
wieners. Well, really 3 plus.
was that
plus you.
said on the show or in the garage?
That was on the
That was
show.
on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it? Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was on the show.
I know
was
we
that-
had some shit.
And you're the fourth wiener, so
You're right. Yeah.
But yeah, I think cats don't give a shit. So I don't know. I've had Schmoop.
Pickles would be like, there's no other animals in the house? Fuck yeah. It's
Right.
a vacation. She's like, yeah,
Exactly.
paradise.
Bald eagle time. Be bald eagling. Yeah. So Shmoo, and I think as long as Shmoo and Meowsers were together, they'd be good regardless of where they were. But
Yeah.
I know Meowsers is really attached to me though. Like I don't know. And even more so lately. Like she's been wanting to sit on me a lot and hang out, which I don't know if that means something's up, but she really wants to be like touched, and she's like she's on ecstasy the whole time. Like touch me, feel me.
Maybe she's gotten into some cat mushrooms.
What? That's the TV. We forgot to turn.
I was
it
gonna
off.
say I hear some
Yeah.
music or something.
Yeah, we forgot to
I was
do a
like,
lot of
he
shit
likes-
today.
I had to take off my headphones because I hear some music or something.
He likes
going
to
on.
turn the TV up real loud.
Hopefully,
It's
the
his old man deafness.
Hopefully, because the door wasn't shut.
Yeah, I
People
should have
can't
shut the
hear
door
that.
after I peed.
Yeah. Can you hear the?
I can hear it through my headphones, but I don't know if you can hear it on the mics.
Shmoo.
What do our fans saying? I see the fan comments.
9 years, I think, for Shmoo. I got,
Well, because you got him when Devo was 2, right?
Shmoo and Meowsers have been together the whole. I got
They
them
were
the
litter
same
mates.
night. Like
Supposedly
literally the same
litter
night.
mates.
Yeah, they were in the same litter together. I don't know if they were little mates. They were shipyard cats. So
Right.
they were strays at the shipyard in Ybor.
Because you had Devo when he was 2, though, right? Devo was 2 when you got them?
Yeah.
So he would have been 14 this year. He was born in 01 or... No, I'm sorry, 11? Or...
When Devo passed?
No, when Devo was born. What year was he born?
Oh, 2009.
9. So that's 11. They'll be 12 this year.
Yeah.
So they're not 9. They'll be 12.
Yeah.
Because you got them when they were kittens.
Yeah, they were kittens. So, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm just not a cat person.
You just got to get the right cat.
Yeah. There's only been like one person's cats that I actually got along with, and this girl I used to hang out with years ago. But other than that, like most cats, they just stay away.
I think if you gave Shmoo a chance, he'd win you over. My cat Kooky, before he passed, was an awesome cat. Everyone loved him.
Male cats and female cats are completely different animals.
Different,
like
yeah.
Completely different.
Agree, 100%.
I will never get another female cat. They're just so fucking moody.
My wife brought home a mama with a whole litter of cats one time.
Oh,
and
you were not happy.
I was not happy because one, I have a dog that's scared of other things, and like she's like, "What the fuck is going on in my house? Why are there other things in my house? Why can't I eat them?" And she's got them like upstairs in the bathroom, and the dog's like downstairs. She's like, "What's going on in my house? I know something's going on." And then, obviously, I have to take care of the dog and do all of her chores all by myself because she's busy playing with these cats for like 6 weeks. And she's like, "Can I bring home a litter of cats?" And I don't respond. And she messages again, and I don't respond. And then she says, "Are you ignoring me?" And I said, "Maybe." And she took the maybe as in maybe I could bring home the cats, not maybe I'm the one ignoring you. So I was like, oh, whatever. So she brought home the cats, and she had them for like, I don't know, maybe like almost 2 months. And I had to like take care of the dog, do all her chores. Like she's like, "Oh, I take care of that." I'm like, but okay, well, I'm doing all the work, and you're taking care of the cats. Like,
Who was this to you?
It was Chrissy.
Oh, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because apparently litter season, like kitten mating
This is when
season.
she was like working
Like-
at the place she's worked in.
Yeah.
Oh.
And kitten season is like
It's a thing.
there's just litters coming in like crazy, and they just have people that need to like
They ran out of
keep
volunteers.
keep them at home because they can't be adopted out until they're over like 2 pounds.
Right.
So they have to wait until at least 8 or 9 weeks before they could be fixed and then adopted out.
Right.
Mm.
So,
Gotcha.
and I was like, yeah. And so, I try to be supportive. I give her some cardboard boxes. I help her make like little toys for them. And then I'm sitting there on the floor, and the things jumped on me, and I'm like, "It's on me! It's on me! It's
Like
on
a
me!"
fucking spider to
not-
most
I'm like,
people.
"It's on me!" She's like, "What do you jump?" I was like, "It's on me! It's on me!"
It's not a
And the
squirrel, Joe.
little thing was like sitting on
Right.
I was like,
He's like
I don't
the
know.
fucking spider.
I've never really been a cat person, and it was jumping on me. I was like, "Get the fucking thing off me!"
It's not a raccoon. I've had friends had raccoons and squirrels both, but anyhow, enough pet talk, okay?
I mean, that's what like 30% of your life. So you
I
gotta
know.
talk about what's important to you.
Right?
I know. We could do a whole podcast just on fucking
Wieners.
wieners and weird
Pussies.
fucking wieners and pussies. Yeah. So, what do you think about the cocaine in the White House, Joe?
Well, I don't know if anyone else knows the story, but apparently it was found in an area that is open to the tour. So
They're doing the
the
tour
thought-
again?
the thought is
did
that
that
it was
happen?
brought in by someone that was on the tour and just kind of stuffed in like a corner or something.
Okay, let's assume that's
Which is-
correct.
I mean, it's not in like a private residence or
I
a
mean-
private area that people don't have access to.
Personally, I don't care who it belongs to. My issue is if they can't figure out who it belongs to, that's more of the issue, because that fucking place should be locked down like a fucking, chastity belt. You should have every angle of that house covered by camera. It's the fucking White House, bro. Like, seriously, it's our fucking, how do you not have that place locked down? So,
I mean, they had to shut down for like 2 months, like 2 years ago, just because they had to like replace the air conditioning system.
no, that's
So I mean, it's a building like any other
that-
building that requires maintenance and upkeep, and
but do
you know.
do you believe that though?
yeah, I do.
You know that they said there was a hotel being built downtown in like the 1960s that was actually a fortress, a bomb shelter for the senators to go to, and they
You're talking about in West Virginia. It's called Greenbrier.
and they pretended that they were building a fucking hotel.
Are you proud of my West Virginia knowledge?
Yeah, but it was actually a fucking fortress for the senators and fucking bomb shelters. So,
They give tours of that place now.
yeah, so I mean, there's
Because
shit
people
when-
found out about it, so
when
it
they
wasn't
say,
a secret.
"Oh, it shut down because blah blah blah." I mean, I don't buy any of that shit. Like, whatever you say, it shut down because of fucking AC workers. That's fine. I'm thinking they did some other bullshit. But my point is that if you have a common area, let's say it's a visitor or whoever, press, media, whoever, whatever, you should be able to find out who dropped it, left it, how it got there. Like, do you not agree? Like, you should be able to figure that out.
So you're saying there should be enough cameras and surveillance on anything that's open to the public.
Well,
within that building.
Yeah.
Just to ensure security, so they can be like, oh, that guy, he's the one that farted on the tour.
Well, let's back up. Let's back up. First off,
Definitely, Andrew.
let's back up.
He's the farter. He's the tour farter.
First off, to get
Another beer.
Okay, get me. I'm gonna do another Belgium, Joe. I'm gonna do a 9%er.
See, they are strong.
Like it. I'm going balls to the walls here.
Simon stole an ice cube.
Yeah, he always does. The issue is people who have been in the White House, and I have not.
I did a tour when I was a kid.
Okay.
Now, it's not like this is the first time there's been cocaine in the White House.
No.
I mean, wasn't it was it Eisenhower or something that like had issues, and they needed to like coke him up in order for him to like breathe enough to like do like
No,
press
there's definitely
conferences
been
and stuff?
cocaine
Like
in the White
medical
House.
reason?
There's been drugs
Why
in
am
the
I
White
so
House.
close?
My point is, did I bring you in too hot? You too hot there?
I just feel like I should be over here, and
Well,
I'm like,
I just pulled people out. I pulled the cameras in. No big deal.
Joe's over there masturbating in the air.
But the point is that people who have been in the White House, who have been checked into the White House, they have like the new technologies. They have like a
Security screening, and background check.
Well, not only that, they have a dog apparently to where if you bring any narcotics in, they're going to smell it. But to get narcotics in the White House, you have to go without it being detected. You have to go into a different area, which is family only, and that's why people were thinking it's hunters.
Well, maybe it was guest or tour, whoever it was coming in, and the dogs were coming around. So they was it found in like a bathroom or something like that? Where was it found? Did it say?
In like a guest area, like a library area.
Maybe somebody got rid of it because the dogs
When
were
they
coming
say
around.
library, I don't think it's like a library like me and you would go to read books. I think it's just like a guest area.
The study.
The study, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a visiting room, but it's very common that people hang out there. But the way it was described that I heard was that there's an airflow system that when you walk in that blows all the scents into a canine area. And you don't even see the dog. The dog is actually not visible. But it blows that scent into the dog area, and the dog can smell whatever is going to be smelt, whether it be explosives, narcotics, cream of some young guy. They're going to smell
mushroom
it.
soup.
Yeah.
And you're saying with all this AI that we have today, we can't come up with like a digital dog to kind of sniff this shit out?
Right?
I mean, Joe,
you
I
have
think
an
that- I
idea.
think
Just
it- I
saying,
think
with AI, why don't we have a digital dog?
dogs can sniff out cancer. I mean, Simon wiped his ass on the rug, and dogs are sniffing out cancer. Like, that's what we got going on here today.
That's why he flunked out of cop dog school.
Yeah.
I don't think you
They're
got the
like,
cream of the
"Oh,
crop going
yeah, no,
on.
he's not gonna."
He's a very good-looking dog, and he's a very loyal,
very
but I don't think he's the
intimidating.
cream of the crop.
Very intimidating looking, but he's
He really is.
wiping his ass on the rug, and we're talking about dogs sniffing fucking shit. So I don't know.
Shaking your camera.
I personally don't give a shit who it belonged to, but it's just one of those things to where it's a news story. It's interesting. We'll see it play out.
It's interesting that it made its way to the news.
No, it's not.
Like,
That's
who
definitely
cares?
going to make it.
Like,
It's the fucking White House.
it's probably in the news more.
How
Or it's
is
not
that-
in the news. It probably happens more often than gets reported in the news.
No,
But
not
they
that-
wanted to, throw it out there.
Willie Nelson smoked weed on the roof of the White House, okay? Snoop Dogg admitted to sneaking weed into the White House. But those two were brought into they were brought into the entrances that you and I would not go into. And that's the point. They got dope into the White House, but they did it through a back alley way. They did it through the Friends and Family Network. So whoever brought it in is what they're saying is would have had to brought it into the Friends and Family way. So that's the point.
Gotcha.
I don't give a shit either way. Smoke weed at the White House. Do whatever. It is what it is. But
Maybe the stripper who was invited brought it in.
could have been.
And it was
Who-
going to
who
blow
the-
off of an ass crack.
Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Man, Joe's taken how many pee breaks this time?
More than me and you combined because we have zero.
I have 0 pee breaks. I kind of want to take one. We're fucking what? We're 2 hours in.
Jesus, let's end this.
All right.
Eagle break for the week.
Johanna,
Podcast, Eagle break.
we are out. Yeah, we're going to go fucking pee and do some others. We didn't get through half the shit, though.
Really?
We
got 2 hours in and half your pamphlet ain't gone?
I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go pee. You guys discuss some shit amongst yourself. We got
What are we
we got another
discussing?
30 minutes in. Hang on.
Wait, I don't.
It's Eagle time.
I got my 1 pee break.
It is Eagle time. What can we talk about while he's not gone?
Well, he's not gone?
But when he's not here, I mean.
Well, everything we talk about, he's recording. So, no secrets here. He's got signs even now. We've got to make sure he puts the signs in.
Well, legally, anytime you enter this building, you could be recorded.
Yeah, and he now literally has signs that says, by entering this room.
He didn't even close the bathroom door.
No,
We have to,
can you hear it?
We have to hear him
Can
pee.
we turn the mics up so we can pick up the stream in the
No,
background?
I don't really want to. But
Wait, so if I'm a shower peer and I hear him peeing, is that going to be like the sound of water and now I'm going to have to pee now? Like, is that what the doctor was saying?
I mean,
like,
psychologically, you got that.
I got to pee now, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Pavlovian response.
Right.
Like you hear a bell.
I hear a tinkle
Uh-oh.
instead of a jingle.
Kitty.
Beagles!
So what did I miss while I was gone?
Nothing much.
No?
We were talking about how it's been an hour and a half in, and no, 2 hours in.
Is it
and
really?
We haven't even gotten halfway through the pamphlet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a
Well,
long night.
I'm not in trouble yet, so I can stay. You left your zipper open.
Yeah. We heard you peeing, and I almost had to pee because I heard the water.
See, the doctor's right. Crazy quack.
Quack.
Oh my word.
Cheese and quackers.
We had one of those. We had a good cheese tray the other night.
And
For
quackers?
the first time in a long time.
Did you see the that charcuterie board that I showed you on Amazon? It looks like a giant penis.
Yes.
You ever go take a piss, and as you're taking a piss, you realize your body wants to do more?
Did you have a sneak attack poop?
Oh, almost.
A little sneak attack poopy?
I had to sneak the turtle back in.
But you weren't sitting down, so it didn't come out.
He's prairie dogging it.
I think I brought it back in. Johanna's asking me what's next on the pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
So a few things. So
I'd like to see a cage match between Katie Morgan and Johanna of who's our biggest fan.
that'd be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have to wear clothes while they're doing it?
I just suggested I don't make up the rules.
Is Johanna going to send us a welcome video with her boob shaking? Okay.
Did she see that video? Does she know what we're talking
don't
about? Does
know.
she think we're saying just have your flappers out and flip them around? No.
No, we got a welcome video from Katie Morgan where she was juggling her jugs and saying
To Garby.
to Garby technically, but it was to me. Maybe even Joe. I don't know.
It was my show.
Actually,
damn
it could have been Laura too, 'cause she was talking about fucking Laura. I don't know.
Well,
Anyways,
no, it was
The
she was
the
saying
first video.
Garby
Yeah.
cried like a bitch, so she gave him the jiggles.
she said she'll take her on. So all right, we'll look forward to that cage
I feel like
match.
this is going to be a Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, what's up with
fight
that? Are they going to
where
have a
nothing's
cage
gonna
match
come
or
out
what?
of it.
I think
That's
it's a
all
big,
fluff,
it's a
right?
big PR stunt.
It's all fluff.
Of course.
It's a big, and so here's the stupid thing. So now there's this new social, and I'm all about Humbl. Get on the Humbl app, but there's this new app called Thread, but it's owned by Facebook.
And it's like Twitter,
It's
right?
it's Facebook's version of Twitter.
And
Because
if you
Facebook
have
went
if you
and
have
bought
an
Instagram.
Instagram account, you could take your Instagram account and just convert it over
Right.
to a Threads account.
So here's the deal.
That's weird.
If it's the same shit as Twitter, you're gonna get bots. You're gonna get fucking idiots on there who are pretending to be Jill Smith, and they're actually like William.
Is it better than Truth Social?
Wait, is that still a thing?
Yeah,
Is that still
that's-
up and running?
It's got like
Trump's
nine
thing.
nine viewers.
Let me tell you something.
More than us.
Here's the cool thing about Humbl. Okay, Humbl Social. You have to verify yourself. You have to verify who you are and your identity. So there's no bots. There's no fake accounts. You can buy tickets at your whatever concerts you want to go to, whatever sporting events you want to go to.
Every user is verified,
Yes,
just like Fun with Feet
maybe.
or Feet Finder.
Sure.
You have
I
to
can't even
verify.
change my Facebook name to like Tits McGee. They're like, that's not your real name. I'm
No,
like, how do you know?
you can change your name, but you have your real identity is like, if you go on there, my first name is up there, but I can call my name is Drew on there, but you can see my legal name. So you know who you're dealing with is who you're dealing with. So you have to get verified. You have to send them your ID and all that shit.
Were you verified originally?
Yeah.
He was one of the first few.
I was one of the test studies. I was a beta user.
Because you were verified or because you paid to be verified?
No, you don't pay shit. It's free.
Yeah.
On which
this ain't
service?
Twitter.
On Humbl.
On Humbl, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't pay shit on Twitter. But Twitter's, you get so many bots and fake accounts on Twitter. It's a fucking bullshit. Humbl is clean. It's who you're dealing with. You know you're dealing with the person. Like it's.
Well, are we talking about the new what happened on Twitter in the last week? Because they put restriction limits that if
That
you
doesn't
don't, if you're not registered, you can't look at Twitter at all.
Doesn't matter. You can
Right.
still.
If you are registered, you're only limited to so many Twitch
But
views per day.
the point is, Joe, you can go to Gmail, create a Gmail account, go to Twitter, start a new Twitter account, call yourself Sally Smith, and be Sally Smith on Twitter.
Sally is a bitch.
You can, but
So is her sister Karen.
and you can do that
Yeah.
on Facebook. You can do that on Twitter. You can do that on Instagram. You can't do that shit on Humbl. So that's the point. Is Humbl, you are verified. You are who you are. You can't have 5 Humbl accounts. Humbl, you have
But you have to
one
use your real
verified
name
account.
and all that.
Yes.
Now, what about people that don't want to like use their real name online because they're worried about
So-
identity
so
theft
what
or
you
they're
would
worried
do-
about someone like
what you
stalking
would
them
do
and
is
stuff?
your name Joe would be your actual. It would be visible, but your last name's not visible. You can call yourself Sawdust Joe. Or
Joe Sawdust.
Sawdust Spermy. Whatever you want to do is you can have your nickname there,
Like
but
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
your legal name, Joe, will be on your profile because that's who they know who you are. Your first name will always be there.
Can I choose to be Joe instead of Joseph?
It's whatever's on your driver's license because you
So it
send
would
them
have to
your.
be Joseph then.
You have to send them your state.
What if
ID.
I'm trans?
You could be Josephina, maybe. I don't know. You have to contact them to make that decision. I have no idea.
I'm just saying these are important things.
I'm sure
You
it's
gotta know.
whatever is on your driver's license is who you have to be.
We just need to know if Humbl is anti-trans.
No, they're not. They're,
Okay, they're pro-trans.
They love transmissions.
Trans Am.
Mm-hmm. There's a company on MLK and Sefner. What's the name of it? It's a big yellow building, and I'm like, they definitely it's a transmission building. They named that business way before knowing the
This was a
controversy.
common-
Oh, like
involved.
muffler or something. Like the
No, it's called it's trans something. It's like trans
Professionals. or-
Trans One or Trans Start or Trans Now or something. I don't know, something stupid. Whatever. So who knows? Anywho, go to Humbl Social. That's where you can honestly.
Was this on the pamphlet?
No, we just ran it.
Now, is it a coincidence that you're always hawking Humbl online?
I'm
and
an
you're saying
investor,
Humbl's
so-
a great thing, and you own the stock, and yet, who wins the free tickets from Humbl?
I know. Well, there's.
I don't know.
I mean,
I would say he's
It
getting
seems like an
paid
inside
for this,
job.
but he's not.
no.
Seems like an
definitely not.
inside job.
No, I
But
wish I
if
would.
Humble stock doubles, we know who's getting paid for that.
Yeah, because I own fucking stock. That's for damn sure.
And as long as you claim that you own stock, as long as you're not saying, "Hey, buy it," and not telling people you own it, that's not cool. But as
no.
long
He
as you claim that you
owns-
own it,
He
it's
owns.
it's
No,
transparency.
I am an investor.
He is.
So Madonna revived by Narcan. Is this true?
I don't know.
I saw the article today, actually, just mentioned it before we came in here. But yeah, they said that she was revived when they found her unresponsive with Narcan. But of course, the very next sentence says that Narcan is not only used to revive somebody from a drug overdose, but it can also be used to revive somebody who is dealing with, what is it, like septic shock or something like that, which is what they say that she's being treated for in the hospital. I've never heard of that before, but sure, if it fits their narrative, make it work. But I don't know. I don't know enough about Narcan to say whether or not it's true or not.
So Johanna's asking where Garby's at. I said Garby's a pussy. He had to go home again. So I don't know. He has hard times with the kids.
Because real kids keep you
home
at
again.
home.
It's true.
He could never bald eagle.
You take
He
my
could
love
never
away.
bald eagle. No eagle break for
could
you, Garby.
Never bald eagle. No.
He's a good dad.
No, he is. I get it. It is what it is. His mom apparently couldn't watch the kids. They I guess they had to go somewhere at 6:30. So by the time we got started, he would have to turn around. So
I think we're on such a delay that it just shows you sitting down right now.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It just showed you sitting down. Like,
Which
that
I
was
don't know
like
why,
5
because
minutes
Johanna
ago.
is only like maybe 30 seconds behind us in her comments. So I have no clue where the actual time is on it.
I don't know.
I have no idea. So I have no doubt that Madonna was revived by Narcan.
So is she still in the ICU or what?
I don't know.
I mean-
the article
I mean,
didn't say where
The last
she was
article
at.
I saw was like a week old. So I don't really know what's
Yeah.
going on now.
I'm sure they're keeping it a little hush hush.
My
but
my
Right.
wife has tickets to Madonna when she's supposed to be here in like September.
you might
I'm
want to
sure
make some second plans.
It'll be delayed.
That they said that they started postponing concert
Right.
dates, but she doesn't know how far out they postponed so far.
Yeah.
Are you going with her? Or
No.
Are you bald eagling?
She's
She's bald eagling.
Oh, is that what?
what,
so
what,
she's
what is
bald
what is the
eagling.
female bald eagle?
It's eagle break, not bald eagling. Because bald eagling, well, I guess bald eagling could be the guy version, and eagle break the female version. Because bald eagling just sounds like your dick.
She's hawking.
Hawking.
She's doing something.
She's hawking.
She's having a hen night.
She's
What is it called?
a
A hen party?
or something like that. That's what they call bachelorette parties in
Yeah.
like Europe and
Well, it's like a stag party or a hen party.
right.
She's having a hen party
well.
with
what-
all the girls.
what
That
do you-
means it's full of them cocks.
Yep.
Yep.
She's gonna be shaking the tush.
Do the tush push.
Yep. I mean, if she leaves the house, Joe, dressed like a little slutty, you gonna get mad?
No, I mean she's very conservative to begin with, but I think they're going.
Let's just say she woke
I
up one
think
day
I-
and she like went out and bought like the sluttiest outfit ever just for the concert.
It's not her style, but
Joe, I'm not
I'm just-
saying it's
I
not her
can't
style. I'm
imagine
saying
it.
what if she woke up and decided it was her style? Like it just.
I mean, if
doesn't
it gave you a jump start and like, hey, got something going like inside of you, hey, go for it. You know.
you wouldn't have any issues
No.
if her walking out of the house in like half shorts and booty
I
showing.
mean, she's not a 14-year-old girl, and I'm not her like overprotective dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, go for it.
But you can't blame you if you start groping her if she's dressed.
Exactly.
you know,
Like,
and
would
half
you-
clothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you do a pre-concert bang or something?
I mean,
Mess her hair up before she goes out.
we could all hope, but you never know.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. So Laura goes to New York. She doesn't drink heavy around me, but when she's around her sisters, she drinks heavy around her sisters.
No, I don't.
You do. You get drunk around your sisters. She never.
Just because around her sisters, she doesn't have to be the adult.
It's true.
That is
around,
the least
around
truth,
you,
right?
she
I
has to
do
be the
too.
adult.
That's true. So, but still,
What makes you think that I drink heavily when I'm with my sisters?
you've told me. I mean, you said
Just because those
Because
are the
we
ti-
go to a restaurant and I'm like, I'll have a mixed drink.
Those
It
are-
surprised me.
or five.
Because, no, I don't. You can ask them, but I don't think I.
well, for one, you're not.
I don't ever get
for
drunk.
one, when you're in New York, you're not driving. So
That's true, but I don't ever get
that.
drunk.
But I mean, and I understand when you're down here, 90% of the time you're driving me around.
Yep.
So I get that.
See, she doesn't have to be the adult.
But
That's how I made him codependent.
But yes.
Like I became the designated driver.
But when she leaves the house here and she goes and meets her cousins,
All right,
and-
I'm really enjoying this Belgian beer, though.
it's growing on me.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it's
You
growing
don't
on me. I don't like that it's growing on me. That's the problem.
he didn't like me, but I grew on him too.
It's
Jeez.
not-
It's a war.
because it's 9% and it's growing on me. I'm getting drunk. We're gonna be here until 12 fucking midnight.
Please no. Oh wait, it's Thursday. I don't
It's not
have
like
to go
you
in
have
the
anything
office
better
tomorrow.
to do anyway.
I know. We're just
You're just gonna go
the
watch
garage,
Netflix.
I kept
instead of the
thinking it
green
was-
room, we're just hanging out here.
I kept thinking it was Tuesday, and I had to wake up and drive to the office in the morning, but I don't have to.
I actually have to go to the
Talk all
office
you
tomorrow.
want. Oh, you do. Sorry.
I go in on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yikes.
That's okay though.
Fuck you, Joe.
There's less traffic on Fridays. There's no problem. I just zip
True.
zip zip. No traffic, no problem.
So when you go out with your sisters, you tend to drink more than when you're with me. I get it. You drive me around. You're the DD 90% of the time. I understand.
She's
But
DD
when-
all the time.
No, but when she goes out with her sisters, she's still driving, and she still
has double
home.
D's though.
But I'm not getting drunk.
Do you think you know when you're drunk?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you do. I think you're one of those drinkers that you're like, and then you just.
No.
Like right now, and I'm slurring
I
my
will
words.
tell you that I probably shouldn't put myself on the camera when I say this. When we were at that wedding that night and I drove.
Oh, you were drunk.
And I knew I should not have driven.
Mm-hmm.
I hope my family's not listening to this.
Would it have been worse if he drove? Would it have been worse if he drove?
Much worse.
So you were like a 1 and he was like an 8.
I was the safest option, and that's not saying much that night.
Yeah.
So I know when I'm drunk.
Oh, we had a double viewer there.
We got 4.
Mm-hmm.
We had some extra viewers come in and go. Where'd they go?
You know.
No one's
Why didn't they stick around?
Who knows, man?
Tell them to stick around. Come back.
They probably saw Laura and didn't see cleavage, and they clocked out.
I mean, I can show a little cleavage if I need to. Like, yeah, there we go.
I don't know if
You
it's
know.
on the camera because I don't have my good
Johanna,
view.
when you say yep, I don't know what you're yepping because
Yep.
you're delayed a
You're
little
killing
bit
me.
behind us, so I don't know what you're talking about when you say yep.
Me either.
But anywho, so I don't know. I think you do drink a little bit more when you're without me, and I think sometimes it's because you feel like when you drink.
Freedom.
Well, no, but when she drinks around me, she's not a good drunk. Look at Joe. Joe, look at this motherfucker.
I can't because Jesus
Joe,
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Joe's not a good drunk either. Jesus.
You're either gonna get
He's
fucking
9% alcohol beers in. He's like, take her shit off me.
Joe's either gonna get all the gay bears watching the show,
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I mean, we got to do whatever we can for content.
Yeah.
or people. That's probably why they signed off, Joe. They probably saw your hairy belly button and checked out. I don't know. I think
You got to leave with your best assets.
Laura's not a good drunk. Okay, when Laura gets drunk, she's like a 16-year-old child. So part of that,
You try kissing the posters on your wall?
No, I think it's because I act that way when I'm around my sisters, not because I'm drunk.
no,
Start singing New Kids on the Block?
no. She gets that. She gets this voice. She gets this voice.
The
and
right stuff.
She just starts literally like, I feel like I'm a dad and I have to take care of this fucking child. I'm like,
Now you know
okay.
how she feels like 90% of the time.
No, I mean, she's signed up for it. I don't know.
Look at that look.
That was
Go
another
back
face.
to the Laura.
That was another face for you.
Switch the camera back to Laura.
So
No,
you're
I'm
saying
off.
you're
Look at
saying
that look.
you're saying 90% of the time you have to take care of me and I'm the child.
You just admitted
No,
before that
but-
she's made you codependent.
No, but it's, I think, incorrect to say that I need to be taken care of and that I act like a child when I get drunk.
No, I'm
not
not saying you
true.
act like a child, but you get
You
childish.
literally just said those words. Can
You
we
get-
rewind the tape? please?
Your drunkenness is childish. Like you don't like. I get drunk and I act like an adult that's drunk.
That starts the motorcycle up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Wake up the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. It's not. I'm saying it's good or bad. I'm just.
To be honest, I was a little worried. I didn't care about you starting the motorcycle.
You thought I was gonna get on it and
But
start.
when you sat on it and you lifted it up, and I was like, I hope he doesn't lean to the right and like just
Drop it.
roll it over.
Oh, I don't even remember leaning on it or getting on it.
But if you roll it over, like,
I remember handing him the helmet.
it's a very heavy motorcycle, and if you
and
roll
saying,
a
"Hey, do you-"
motorcycle at 1,000 pounds,
I remember saying, "You want to take it for a ride?"
a bunch of drunk
Yes, you
guys
kept
rolling a
trying to get him-
motorcycle.
Thankfully, you were trying to get the sober one to take it for a ride.
Listen,
but
Was he sober?
yeah, he didn't
I've
drink, the son.
Oh,
yeah, he had a cigar, but he didn't drink.
okay.
But
Well, I feel a little better
I've
about
I've
that.
seen grown ass men totally sober not be able to pick up a motorcycle, and I was not looking forward to seeing a bunch of drunk guys in the middle of the night trying to pick up a motorcycle
Right.
off the side. Or
Literally, they
I-
just keep flipping the bike over and
No,
over
I
because they
don't-
don't put the kickstand down and just keep
It would,
dropping
it would
from
take
side
a
to
lot for me
side.
to dump
Yeah.
a bike like that.
yeah, but when you sit on it in the driveway or in the garage and you're drunk, and I was like, oh no, I hope he doesn't just lean it over. I hope he doesn't lean it over because I don't want to just like jump in there and try to catch it. That's not going to happen.
It would just fall on a bunch of Amazon boxes.
It would fall on your damn side rails that you still haven't put on your
No.
Jeep.
That'd be
that's
one
on the
side.
left.
That's on the left, probably the right.
If it's going to fall, it would have fallen to the right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
the other way, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because he had the kickstand on the left side.
Gotcha.
But I was just watching. I was like, I hope I don't have to jump in there and try to catch it. 'Cause I am not catching a 1,000-pound motorcycle.
I just would have let him go. I'd have been like, oh, I told you, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but
Good
then
night.
As soon as it touches the ground, you know he's buying a new motorcycle.
That's true. Maybe I was just looking for a reason, Joe.
Yeah.
You know how many people come in when they're buying stuff off Marketplace and like, nice bike for sale? I'm like,
Yeah.
Not yet.
No.
but
Your
maybe.
comments for every person that has come by from the marketplace is everything in the garage is for sale except for the bike.
Right.
As I stand
And
there
Laura.
next to the bike.
I mean, what's your price? I mean, we should start
This
working
isn't
that
a
out.
decent proposal.
That's a rental. That's not for sale.
There is no price.
There's always a price. Is
And-
Facebook
Awkward silence.
Is Facebook
too.
against-
I'm gonna pimp my
is
girlfriend
Facebook
out.
against that? Can I put you on Facebook?
Cricket.
Yeah, no, you can't. You probably will get permanently banned.
I'm already on ban. If you guys haven't heard from me lately, it's because I'm in Facebook jail. So that's
Fail.
why. I'm in Facebook fail jail. Whatever. That's why.
What's next on the pamphlet? We're sidetracking again.
Yeah, I mean we're good. I think I mean
Oh, we finished it.
yeah, I mean I have a couple other things, but it's fine. Nothing nothing Johanna needs to hear about.
She's like our number one fan.
Yeah.
I think she deserves a T-shirt.
Oh,
She's the one that-
she'll get a T-shirt, but I mean she's gonna.
She's got to pay that $15 though.
No, she's just got to wear it.
If you're charging me $15, she's got to pay.
Well, you got to wear it. I didn't say I was charging you $15.
All
I
right,
said
we'll see.
she's got to wear it like a
I
bikini.
just know when it shows up, you're gonna be like,
gotta,
"Hey, where's my $15?"
You got to cut yours up and wear it as underwear, like a sumo wrestler.
Like a.
Like a large adult diaper.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
What? You just showed your fucking belly and tits to the crowd.
The whole neighborhood has seen my titties.
Say,
And
okay.
now the World Wide Web
Oh yeah.
seen your titties.
You have a problem with Oh, she wants to call in. Hang on.
Does she have my number?
Hello, Johanna.
She can just call you from here.
I've officially hit annoyance level.
Turn the volume down below. Come on.
Sorry.
Who are you annoyed with?
Really? I get a T-shirt. Come on.
You're getting a T-shirt. I said you're getting a T-shirt.
Yeah, but I have to like earn it.
No, I'm
Well,
just
why is
saying.
it that I gotta pay and she gets one for free?
You're not paying, Joe.
Don't tell everybody else that.
I said you have to wear yours like underwear, and she's got to wear hers like a bra.
See?
All
No, you're saying like it has to be tied up and yada yada yada.
I mean, you don't want to rip yours up and tie it up like a rat, like you're in a rat fucking video,
Lord.
huh?
Oh, Lord.
Raise your
You can
hand.
crop top it, but don't make it a bikini because then that gets rid of the
crop
whole
top it.
logo.
Cut the
just
cut
crop
the
top
cut,
it.
cut
Like
the
just
fucking.
literally just cut the bottom off.
You know, make it.
Don't make it a
sexy.
bathing suit
because they didn't
Stupid.
have women's
Do
versions.
you want a drinking with Drew tattoo? Because we have those. We have those.
We have
I'll
the
do
temporary.
We have drinking with Drew temporary tattoos.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
Yep.
Could you imagine? No.
We
don't
did.
give
We
me
did it
enough
for his
drinks.
birthday.
No, don't give me enough drinks because next thing you know.
We did it
You
for
know,
Drew's
She's
birthday.
got to get a real one, not a fake one.
Yeah, it's so true.
It is.
So true.
Yeah.
Do you have
What
tattoos now?
Yeah.
What do you got?
She has your name under her boob.
She
Under
doesn't
her
even know me.
Cheeks. She has your name, Joe.
Your name.
Your
just
name.
In general, your name.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Just kidding.
God.
Joe's my favorite. He's the Italian stallion of the show.
Did you see him flash
Do
the
you like my
camera?
shirt? Sawdust is
No, I
main
missed
glitter.
that.
You missed
It's
him.
probably delayed. Just keep watching. Oh, there you
Oh
go.
Jesus Christ!
How far is the delay now?
Oh well, I don't know. I stopped it honestly.
I need.
So
There
now
goes
I'm
our only
totally off.
viewer.
Yeah, I'm totally off. Only viewer.
You're our only fan.
Laura, I love the shirt. By the way, I know it's not booby.
Oh,
But
it's
it's
actually
super
a romper.
Oh,
It's a
super
romper.
Cute.
It's a romper.
Now,
Thanks.
now, would you like to discuss the troubles
Laura,
and
well, now, here's the
challenges of
thing.
wearing a romper when you have to pee?
But you guys are missing out. So Laura, you got to do like what do they call it? Where you link what you wear?
Oh.
Do you
Drew
know what I mean?
won't do that. Drew's going to be like, fuck that noise. I'm not getting
I'm
into women's
serious.
apparel.
I'm serious. No, you just link it, and you get a percentage if someone.
I think
buys
you're
it.
probably the only
Affiliate program.
you're the only female who has purchased or that watches. Everyone else.
Well, I
is
think
male.
I'm really like the only person.
That is true.
The rest of our viewers are just bots.
That is
It's all AI bots.
100% fact. So if
Okay.
you want my links, I'll just text them to you.
Yeah, but I gotta give you credit.
Just send me a gift card every so
but
often. It's
I
fine.
have so many flipping comments in the show.
I know you were literally the only.
I really was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
great.
Andy,
He's
He's
taking
taking
a
a
whiz.
piss right now.
Can you hear it?
Again?
Can you hear the stream?
Should we carry
He
the
broke
microphone
seal.
to the bathroom?
We should.
again? Oh Lord.
He broke the seal.
Well, I heard how he was talking about being independent.
Before me? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's your fault.
It's my fault.
Your fault.
My fault.
You made him a man-child.
Right. Yeah, because
And you're going to New York and
possibly.
drink
We
too much.
literally today was the first round of text messages because my sister's birthday is next
but you
month.
might drink too much.
Oh God, I know. And then I may drive.
You have
Drive
been
where?
the sober driver.
Where were you going to
since
drive?
I met you
Right?
since
Always.
4 billion years ago.
Right. Look at that face. I'm literally. Okay, we're
It's
so
like 10
delayed
minutes
right now.
behind.
It's so behind. It's hilarious.
Okay, I'm back.
You just need after this episode, you just need to like take screenshots of my faces, the many faces of Laura's annoyance.
Lusty,
this evening?
lusty Laura.
Your RBFs.
Yes, I have, mastered my RBF for the evening for sure.
Andy, you
Hers
missed
isn't
it.
hers isn't resting bitch face. Hers is I'm gonna kill you face. Like it's not even.
I need an
Not
eagle. I need some
resting.
eagle time.
No, this weekend.
Well, no,
this
RBF
weekend-
I think means more than that. It means your face says more than your words.
Right. No, so this weekend we kind of like came face to face around the corner. Like he was coming out of the laundry room and I was going to the laundry room
Oh,
with a
geez.
basket full
Get the fuck out of my way.
laundry, topless, basket full of laundry. He hoeing this shit through the house and he
Wait a
slowly
minute.
comes
You
walking
go
around the
to
corner.
laundry. Wait.
The laundry room, not the laundry mat.
We skipped. You
Wait,
have
he was
viewers.
topless or you were topless?
I was
We have
topless.
viewers.
Okay.
You went to the laundry room topless?
The laundry, it's in the house. It's not like I went outside. It's in the
Well,
house.
no, I'm just saying that's impressive.
Just walking
Yeah.
around the house, just
But
flopping them around.
He comes out of the laundry room and he rounds the corner and I'm standing there and he goes, "What is your problem?" I'm like, "What?" He's like,
Titties in your
"You
face."
just look at me like you're mad at something."
Well, yeah, because he's like,
I'm like, "I'm not."
topless. Why
What
are
are
you
you talking
here? You should be here.
He just saw like
No, that
my
one was
resting
coming
bitch
out.
face and he's like, "Why are you so mad?"
I wish
kinda
my wife
did.
would
He's
walk
like, why are
around
you in the
topless.
laundry room? We should be somewhere else.
They should just walk around topless all the time.
Oh God, why is that the
No,
sticking
I'm
point of
very
the story?
impressed, Laura. You're a freak in the sheets. I didn't know it.
Not in the sheets. She's a
Right.
freak in the
Wait,
living
wait,
room.
wait. How does her taking the laundry to the laundry
That's
room
how was that-
topless
right, how is it
making
sticking
her a
point?
freak in the sheets?
She's a freak in the living room. Just
I
let it
never
out.
do that. I have
Johanna,
to-
you live
maybe
alone.
I guess I have to start.
You live alone. You, I'm sure, walk around the condo naked 90%
Oh
of the
no,
time.
I'm the worst. And my neighbors have probably seen it all.
Yeah.
It's probably all over the internet.
Do you have any like neighbors, like houses that are for sale, or?
That what? I couldn't hear you, Joe.
You have to
sorry.
get a condo across the street.
Joe wants to be your neighbor.
Joe
across
wants
the
to
would
be
street.
your
love to be
neighbor
your neighbor.
right across
Well,
the
Joe,
street.
they're actually across the street.
Okay,
so I don't know
I'll
if they
take
really
it.
can see anything, but
Yeah, Joe's like, I can do a rental
I don't-
property. Wink, wink,
Johanna, I lived in the quarter for 10 years. You can definitely see in your windows from
Oh,
across
I'm
the
sure
street.
they can. I'm sure they can.
Especially if they're
So
on
is
the
that-
fucking.
Is that place for sale or rental?
Yes, I can find
Just for
out.
the weekend.
Street?
I could do
Right.
it
He
just
just
the
needs an
weekend.
Airbnb.
I can find out, Joe.
I'll
Oh
Airbnb
my
it for the
God.
weekend.
Yeah.
Laura,
Yo.
wouldn't that be hilarious if it was an Airbnb
Yeah.
or Airbnb? Like the listing says, chick across the street doesn't
Right.
Yeah.
ever put clothes on.
And with my luck, that'll be the one weekend she goes away on vacation.
She decides to bald
Close
eagle.
the blinds.
Johanna's bald eagling.
Yeah,
Joe fucking.
that's
Oh
the
my
weekend.
God.
That's the
Give me
weekend she's
content.
got the
Bald
flu and she
eagle.
spends the whole time in bed.
Yep. Well, she might be in the bed naked, Joe.
Yeah.
She
Not
under the
with the
covers, she
flu.
still ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, but that's normal. Come on now, people. We're talking about Laura like being fancy. Like that's like a porn, right?
Is it?
Well, didn't
if
you
there's not a vibrator involved
like
or a cock,
laundry,
didn't you
No,
hear the
porn.
story on the temporary tattoos that we had for her Drew's birthday? We all got temporary tattoos for Drew's
What are you
birthday
trying-
with the logo.
His birthday's gone.
I know.
No, he's telling the story about the temporary tattoos and
I saw
how
them.
I put mine on my ass cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the latest story that came out.
Well,
Yeah.
how'd that go?
I'll text you the photo.
I literally had to stand and get his attention, butt ass naked, and I told him, I go,
No,
do
give
you
me
want to
another
know
Belgium.
how I know that you don't look at me when I'm naked? And he goes, how? And I turn around to my butt cheek with the temporary tattoo, and he starts cracking up laughing. And then he had to stop laughing because the laughing hurt his back. Because his back
My
was
back
that
was
way.
totally jacked that night.
He was just wasted.
No, he was literally.
anything
he
bad.
No,
literally
my
was in
back
pain.
was totally fucked that night. Seriously. It sucked.
Oh, Andy, I hope you apologize. That's awful.
What
Yeah,
did I do? What am I apologizing
seriously.
for? What?
I took 2 weeks to get those temporary tattoos, and I was hoping they would be delivered in time, and they almost didn't make it because they kept like reaching out to me. They're like, "Oh, the picture you sent us is not enough quality detail. We don't know if we can make it." I was like, "Just fucking make it." I was like, "I don't care if it comes out crappy. Just fucking send it." They had to they printed it the day before, and they FedEx overnighted it to me.
I'm just envisioning your wife being like, why the fuck am I looking at this shit on you?
She rolls
So-
over in bed and
I had-
her
I
face
just-
on
I
your
just-
arm.
So
I just had
creepy.
it on my arm for like 3 days, so it didn't
Well,
last very
at least-
long for me. But
At least it was a normal spot, not like your
Yeah.
dick or your
but
abdomen or something.
the funny
very
thing is
What are you
is
saying?
we were sitting
That-
down to have dinner, and Drew was like, "Hey, let me take a picture before dinner." So he gets the camera and he's like, so in the background of the picture, I go like that, and it saw it in the picture, but he didn't notice it. So then we all sit down, we eat dinner together, and then at the end of the dinner, I'm like, "Hey, send me that picture from before." So he goes to look at the picture. I was like, "No, don't look, don't touch it up, just send it." He's like, "No, I want to play with the lighting on the picture." I was like, "Fuck the lighting, just send the picture." He's like, "Oh, let me look at it." Oh, what's going on back there? So it was like an hour later when he finally noticed it, and then we're like, "Oh, I guess we should tell him now. We all got temporary tattoos."
and then Arasa's lame attempt.
Oh my God, a rat.
to
Hers
put
was funny. She tried to put it
Why
on,
is she not on the show
but
anymore?
she
by
did
the
it.
way?
She did it wrong.
She didn't take the plastic off, so when she went to go put it on her chest,
It didn't.
it stuck to the plastic. So then she literally just had to have the plastic stuck to her shirt and then tucked
she was
in
wearing plastic the whole night.
the whole night. She was just wearing it stuck to plastic.
No.
And then it was backwards.
Here-
It was backwards because of it's.
So it
She
said,
did
wait,
not do it
you know
correctly.
What did it say?
It said Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey's
I don't know.
Jim Carrey's version was yeah.
That's too funny.
So I don't
Is that a
know.
liar joke?
To answer, yes, it was a Jim Carrey joke. To answer your question, why is Rossi no longer on the show?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She had a problem with us discussing personal things on the show.
I kind of get that.
That's why I asked them before. I said this is more cathartic.
Yeah,
that they
I
get the
punch you in the
relationship
face.
issues out.
You know that. So
But we only have one viewer right now, so
Yeah, she just wanted to talk about news and politics and this and that. And I'm like, no, I mean, I'll get detailed. I'll talk about my life and shit like that. And she didn't
being a
want to
man
talk,
child.
she didn't want to talk about her life.
Talk
and-
about loofahs and
yeah.
eagle breaks. And
yeah, the person
Masturbating in the
No, I
shower.
totally get that.
peeing in the shower.
Masturbating in the shower.
My show is not for everybody. That's for sure. At least to be a co-host.
I am selling the shit out of it, trying
Well,
at least.
you know, do your best.
Johanna said shit.
When you
We
jog,
get our viewers to curse.
when you jog in the morning, are you gonna wear your drinking with your shirt?
Of course,
Okay.
I'm gonna give
in
them
the
out
pitch
to the
black,
homeless.
4
Do
o'clock
you
in
want
the
to give
morning
me
when no one
give
can
me
see her.
extras? I'll give them the homeless. There you go.
Oh Jesus,
Mm,
that's a great marketing campaign right there.
Shut up. Be nice.
That would be great.
I'm assuming you'll need all smalls.
Stop.
I don't know. I'm just
Are we
assuming.
still? Are you
Yes.
still?
Yes, we're 2.5 hours in.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it.
if there's anything that you think is offensive, he can edit it out of the
No, I'm not editing
edited
shit, Joe.
version.
Nothing
I'm
is
not
being
editing
edited.
shit.
Oh, I told him last time. It's fine. Do it. You know.
Mm.
That's hilarious. I can't wait for the shirt though. exciting.
Yep. Mid
I'm not fucking
August.
paying for it though. Hell
No,
no.
I'm gonna.
Now she said shit and fuck.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive by your
I'm
condo.
keeping track here.
I'm gonna drive by your condo and just throw it into the balcony.
He's gonna launch
You're
you with a
actually
t-shirt
gonna
launcher.
come to Ybor for
Yeah.
once?
Ybor?
You haven't been here in how long?
I'm in Ybor all the time.
Since like
What are you
last
talking
weekend.
Yeah, to get your fucking mail.
I check his mail.
Laura gets my mail.
Because he's codependent on me, but I have to check his mail too.
Man child.
I just decided to give her my PO box keys, so she gets my mail. But I'm in Ybor all the time. I go there and have
Client
cigars,
meetings.
client meetings, whatever.
La Creperia.
Whatever. I'm in Ybor. I drove through there today. Actually,
We went there a couple weeks ago for dinner, and we had
We
the
did.
whatchamacallit
Yep,
place.
and you saw-
I was
you saw
at
Bug in
the
Bush.
Creperia one time, and I actually saw you go by on the motorcycle, and I was like,
Oh
oh
my god,
shit.
there's too many
I think
people
that's him.
talking at once. I can't hear shit.
We're just trying to talk
Damn it,
over the
Joe.
cats. That's why.
So,
What?
I can't hear
What can't you hear?
because everyone's talking.
Well,
And by
maybe
the
you
way,
should
Joe,
be sitting
we
in the
have-
room here.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
There-
chair
I
right
know.
here, and a
I knew
microphone
as
right
soon
here,
as-
and a headset right here, just with your name on it, and you're not here.
Let me tell you.
And Laura
I knew
is
as
slacking
soon
on her
as you
duties,
found
changing the
out
cameras.
About the fucking
I am.
car, you were going to give me shit. I knew it. I knew it.
You knew it. And look,
Laura's like completely falling asleep.
Laura,
over
why
there.
don't you put Johanna's camera on right now, and
Yeah.
let's see what Johanna's camera would be looking at.
Yeah.
Don't I have like a
See, you see, that's your camera right now.
Where are you at?
Where you at?
Where you at, bitch?
Where you are.
Where you at?
wait? Are you really asking me?
We have a seat.
I have a
We have a
pimple patch
microphone
on my
and
face.
a headset for you, and you're not here.
Did you say you have a mask on your face?
A pimple patch.
Did you say
Yes.
masturbate?
No.
You even masturbate on your
No.
face?
What?
I don't know. I just heard masturbate.
This is literally going to make her not want to come on the show. That just sounded wrong with the whole conversation.
Why is there a
prior
cat
to.
trying to
Yeah,
piss on my
now
leg?
we're-
Why,
Okay,
Whatever,
I
guys.
have to.
why is
I
the
have
cat
to rent
trying
a
to piss on
car
my
in a
leg?
few weeks, anyways. So I will come and do this stupid show, and everyone can.
You
see
shut
what
your
the-
mouth about stupid.
She
I'm
said she's
flipping-
coming.
I just
Look
heard a
like-
snippet for the show that says, I'm going to come.
I know. I heard the same thing.
So
Great.
I think that's going
God
to.
damn it!
My T-shirts have that effect on people.
We might have an intro to the show here tonight.
Yeah, shocker. Shocker.
And the
You're like,
shocker.
And a shocker.
Soccer.
So get ready, because Stitch is gonna. You think your dogs are mean, or your dog is mean?
Are you bringing Stitch when you come?
What am I gonna do? Just
Leave her there.
Well, what do you do when you go to the grocery store?
well, no, I'm bringing her, and I'm staying in your fucking guest room, and you're
Oh,
keeping
she's
Oh, you're
staying
staying for the
night.
night.
Oh.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you can stay the night.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
I won't clean the sheets.
Joe, can you get?
We'll turn the cameras off for that
well,
night.
Joe, no, I was going to ask you, can you start to install the hidden cameras?
I don't have to install them. They're already
Oh my
there.
God.
Oh, okay.
Well, wait a minute. Now I feel like I have to.
She's like, wait, I gotta change my pajama schedule for that night. What's
No,
your
I
normal
think-
pajama look like? What do you wear?
Laura and I'll do a sleepover.
I
It'll
mean,
be fun.
it's
That's
only
fine.
a twin bed in there, so
You'll be
and
sleeping
Stitch have
between
fun.
Laura's
Oh
boobs.
well, never mind, Laura.
I have a camping tent if you want to set
Laura-
up the camping tent in the living room.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Can I borrow your
totally
camping
fun.
tent?
I wanted to do that. I wanted to set up the tent in the living room, and my wife is like, "No, that's not
No.
fun."
I want to
was like,
set it up on the
I was like, "Where's
trailer.
the fun
I want to
wants to
set
do
it. I want to set it up on the trailer.
in the backyard?"
Yeah,
Okay,
and just
You
sleep on
can.
the trailer.
if you want to, if you want to be trailer trash.
With the mosquito.
Well, it's a tent.
I mean, it's a tent, so I mean,
right, but
Yeah.
there's.
You're not a camping fan. I'm not a huge camping.
my
fan,
wife
but
is
I'm a
like,
halfway
"No, I don't
fan.
want to.
I
I don't want to
can't-
tent outside."
If I can't pee in a toilet and wipe my ass,
Yes.
no, I'm not a
You're
fan.
in the backyard, so you could go back in the house, pee, and then come back out.
He was just saying camping. I'm talking
Yes.
about camping as a whole. Like,
Well,
No, we're talking about camping in the backyard. I was
sure,
talking about
I'll
camping
do
in
that
the living
as
room.
long as the mosquitoes aren't eating me alive.
I mean, you could do both. I mean, if let me put it this way. If I were to go to Alafai Park or DeSoto Park, whatever, I could camp. I can
Yeah.
camp. Are you worried about poop? There's like
Whatever.
there's places to poop. Come on. Like, seriously.
I mean, we go to Gasparilla, you'll keep a roll of toilet paper in your duffel bag just in case.
When I go to Gasparilla, I get extremely dehydrated so that I don't have to go to the bathroom.
That's your typical.
Dude, y'all haven't been to Gasparilla in like 20 years.
I stopped going about 3 years ago, right when the pandemic. But up until then, I went like for like every year for like 8 years in a row.
He's got to poop. Can you let him out?
Can
Joe, can you
Who,
let Simon
Simon?
out? Yeah.
I'll go let him out.
He pooped all over the carpet before.
Yeah, he did shit all over the carpet earlier.
He pooped
Well.
outside and then he brought it in with him. Who's gonna change the cameras while you're gone?
It's all me. Unless you want to jump up here. And,
I can't move.
It's all right.
There's a cat.
So-
There's a cat there, and I don't go near cats.
That's true. So
The cat is keeping me away from the controls.
So Johanna, when you stay here that night, it's going to be a podcast night, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be
I get the memo.
it's going to be a Tuesday.
Well, we could have a special occasion on another night if it's better for her.
Well,
What's he say?
what's the problem with Tuesday? You're okay with Tuesdays, right?
You work on
Yeah.
Thursday?
She works every day.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah,
So-
I work every day.
all right. So you're going to come on Tuesdays. Laura's going to pick you up.
No, I actually, like I said,
She has a car.
in a few weeks, I have to get a car again, so I'll just come.
She's gonna come.
This is,
Yeah,
Oh my
another-
God, that's
another
going to be
snippet.
another fucking.
Another snippet.
Oh yeah,
Do that one,
that's the spot right there. Right there. Don't stop.
I feel
right.
like
Okay, I'm
you
done.
purposely
Okay,
do
I'm
this
done.
shit. Damn it.
did you like your last snippet that we did on the last show?
Yes. that
Wait,
was
are you a
hilarious.
one and done, or are you like I can go for seconds?
That's
I
a
just gotta
guy
know.
thing, not a girl
I gotta know.
thing.
Well, what
It's
is
a guy
it?
thing,
Girls
not a girl
can
thing.
girls can always go for seconds. They don't even have seconds. They just have go.
No, he just said, "Are you one and done?" That's a guy thing.
Right. That's what I'm
So
saying.
what's the answer?
Girls can go.
Yeah.
Girls-
Well, I want her to answer. I don't want
Well,
you to
that's what I'm
answer.
saying.
Fuck you.
So he said, "Are you one and done?" And I said, "That's a guy thing."
So you can keep
Right?
going.
Are you
doesn't-
asking
Like
Joe?
Chrissy's not watching this episode
I
because
know.
Joe's trying to eagle break the shit out of this episode.
All right. Joe's in Ingle mode.
He's in his
Saying,
bald
you
eagle
know.
mode.
Joe's in ball.
What's
It's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate question.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but whatever. It's all good.
She hasn't answered though.
I wouldn't
well? So
expect her
I'm
to.
just gonna have like a baby bed, like a little baby.
Twin
Twin
bed?
bed. Yeah, it's a twin day bed.
Yeah.
Mm.
It'll-
Comfortable as shit though.
The Airbnb across the street has a queen bed.
That's true. Joe,
Oh,
the
I
Joe
love how
B&B.
Joe knows. He's like,
Wait.
Joe
I mean, how come
B&B.
you haven't told me about this queen bed
because
across the street?
Joe's gotten kicked out so many times. You know.
you have
No.
a
I've
guest,
actually never slept in there.
you have a guest room in your room
Yes.
in your house.
Yes, I do.
How many times have I been offered to sleep there?
Well, how many times have you gotten kicked out of your house?
I mean, it's not about getting kicked out. Sometimes, the cats or
No,
the dogs just
you have
bug me,
not.
and I just want to go sleep somewhere quiet.
I never knew you
sleep in the
needed an
lady
offer,
code.
but if you needed an offer, go ahead. Fucking sleep there. I don't care.
So 3:00 in the morning when a cat runs across his face and wakes him up and he wants to go into another room, he's just gonna walk across the street, walk into your house 3:00 in the morning.
Go ahead. If you're bored during the day and you want to use the gym, I have a full gym there
Do you
for
have
you, too.
guns? Because you may need to watch out.
No
if he
comment.
hears you come in at 3:00 in the morning.
No
Yeah.
comment.
Look at pickles.
But I do have a full-size gym if you want to use that. That's included in the rate of the Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Damn, this is a lot. I just want a bed.
Oh, well, it comes with a Bowflex tread climber, a treadmill, and an
can we
elliptical.
move? Can we move my massage table over there?
Yeah.
we can start making some money.
Put it in the gym.
How about you just fucking set
Jesus.
the massage table up here and
This
I
is
get
where?
some use
You
out
could
of it.
you could put the inversion table in the gym too.
We do the inversion table, the massage table.
It's already a 6-piece gym too.
You have to remember, I'm bringing the devil with me.
Who's the devil?
Her dogs.
So
Yes.
Well, dogs are acceptable. Cats are not acceptable in the Airbnb.
No.
Nope.
Somebody's
No cats.
calling me.
Someone's calling on the Drew
so,
line.
I'm so on with you, Joe.
Yeah.
Wait, why
No
would you hang up?
cats.
I didn't.
You did.
No. I'm
Someone
good.
was calling in on the Drew
No.
line.
It was.
They were
707
asking
number.
they were asking you
What do you think
about
your number is?
extended warranty.
He literally just
have-
hung up
well,
on a caller.
We have a caller. If they hung up, then they got to call back. I don't know.
They were asking about your extended
Holy
warranty.
cow.
No.
That cat just found itself a place like right on the pillow.
Yep.
It's like,
Joe.
fuck, I got this pillow. That's all mine.
Whoever
Is
was
he
calling in, call back.
No, but then we got to hang up with Johanna.
Why can't we
You
do a
can't-
3-way
Well,
call?
go, do your thing.
No, we prefer her.
Your favorite viewer.
Why can't we?
She's the only fans.
Why can't we?
Too bad you don't make
Three-way
money
to
from
call.
this.
All right, let me
Can
see.
I tell you? I feel like we have to have like An event.
What kind of event?
The Drinking with Drew Olympics, like on a Saturday.
A day event. Like
all day Saturday. We have a cornhole contest.
Oh,
like
beer
a day
pong.
event.
it was Brad. We got to call Brad back. Brad, we're going to call you back.
Brad.
All right, Johanna.
Must not kill.
Johanna, we got to call Brad,
go.
okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Johanna.
Love you.
Calling.
You have reached 813-732.
Oh, just don't put his number on.
I was thinking the same thing you were.
Jesus.
You gotta
You're
block
welcome.
that number out.
I saved that. Jesus.
I'll edit that out of the
Grasshopper.
post-version.
Call for.
Brad. Hello.
What's up?
Dude, what's going on?
Deliver liquor, or do I have to go on your show?
You're on the show live right now.
We
Yeah.
are still
live. 3 hours later.
You're still alive?
I may want to be dead, but we are still alive.
You are live.
You guys are sauced as fuck.
We are. That's no doubt, bro.
It's
That's no doubt.
9.5% on this Belgian beer.
And
Yeah.
there's three.
It is a
Jesus
golden
there's
monkey.
3 in.
Brad,
It is Golden Monkey.
You would actually love this fucking beer, man. It's a golden monkey. It's 9%.
9.5%.
Jesus Christ.
It's some
yeah?
crazy shit, bro.
The mission of Drinking with Drew is to
good.
try something different that you wouldn't expect. And so far, the 2 beers that he
Absolutely.
says I'm not gonna like, he's like, oh, I fucking like it.
I did. I took a
didn't-
couple drinks. I'm like, nope, it's not my style. And then I'm like, yeah, let me do another one. Let me
He-
do another one. I'm like fucking 4 in so far. So
A few weeks ago, I bought the Funky Buddha Floridian, and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna like that.
That's
And he's like,
true,
oh, that's my new favorite beer.
We'll see. I mean,
Well, we have some pretty good news for you.
Oh, boy.
Our playlist, according to Will. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, so
Will,
oh my god,
Will, I am.
Will's on the phone. What's up, Will?
We got them
you guys
both.
are the fucking best. First of all, shout out Drew, shout out Laura, shout out Jill Cam, all y'all motherfuckers cool as fuck up in here. But our good news, man. I don't know how many views you guys get on your shit. It's probably in the millions, but us humble band people, we have 3,500 plays on Spotify for a song called Mass Hysteria. Now, I'm
Sweet.
not trying to cause
Yes.
mass hysteria right now, but what I'm trying to say is we're kicking ass. We want everyone to know. Thank you guys so much for being a supporter of the band and just being the coolest motherfuckers I've met in
Well,
Riverview.
fuck
Right
yeah,
now.
dude.
Fucking awesome.
It's awesome, man.
I can't speak to 3,500, but 3 of those are me. Only 3. I could attest. Only 3 of those listen
It's
to
doing
me.
good. It's doing really good, and junk food too is actually up to 2,000. So it's like
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
it's crazy.
Something's happening.
Yeah,
And I'm only
doing
one
good.
of
I guess we did
2,000.
something all right.
Nice.
Only
bro.
one of those is me.
That's awesome,
take
man.
it.
That's awesome.
We
Hey,
couldn't have done it without that one, man. We couldn't have done it without that
Just
one.
push it over the limit,
Right.
right?
They wouldn't have that 2,000. They'd only have 1,999.
that's awesome, guys. That's awesome.
1999.
Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
My
That was-
camera just.
that was your
it
headset?
A ghost.
What'd you do?
That was your Michael.
Jesus.
Shit's getting haunted over here, guys.
Jesus
Shit is getting
Christ.
haunted.
Rocking too hard, bro.
Did you just kick it over with your foot?
Helmet fell and knocked over
Oh my god. All right. You guys
I think it's
Is
time we
everyone
call
okay?
it a
Did anyone
night.
die?
No one's dead. Oh, the
Yeah,
camera's neck
it's
is
still-
broken.
It's still on, but you guys
on.
no, it's on.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know where it's supposed to lay.
Too much golden monkey.
Too much golden monkey for them.
Right.
So go home, you're drunk.
All right.
I'm just exhausted. My
man.
craziness is
So, hey guys,
hysteria.
what's up with the any shows coming up? I know you guys had some possibilities. Any news?
Yeah, we're playing October 7th at the Mug. It's a big metal fest with Venom Inc. and
You gotta
Satan
straighten it.
and Ringworm.
Okay. Very
You guys
cool.
hear that?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Let's can we get you guys on before then?
oh fuck yeah,
Come on.
anytime, man.
Come on
We'll
before
fly
this.
down there.
Come on, man. Let's
Bring some wine. We'll bring some whatever.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, we got some complications going on in the studio right now, so forgive the weirdness.
There we
But
go. Up a little.
all right, so fucking let's get you guys on before then. What was the date of that show?
October 7th.
Okay, cool. That's my ex-wife's birthday, but I
Oh,
won't hold it against you.
Hold on a second. When's my birthday?
Like
Well,
March,
that's why we took the date. You know,
March
I just
8th or
wanna call
9th.
everybody,
Right, he'll
hey,
remember an
good news,
ex-wife.
my friend.
He'll remember an ex-wife.
yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, we're booking up, so
Cool.
we'll definitely have some more shows before then. But yeah,
Where are you
that's
guys
the
out
next
right
one.
now? Where are you guys at right now? You out in band practice or doing what?
Yeah, we just had rehearsal and working on some new stuff. So pretty killer.
How's the Drinking with Drew intro song going?
I have it mapped out, and you might get it. Seriously, you might get a surprise real soon. Maybe by the next time we come on the show, we might have another little gift for you.
Oh,
Dude.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
awesome, man.
Take that one.
That and your pipe and smoke it. That's
Um,
right.
I'm taking it up the
You
booty.
got your back, motherfucker.
Taking it up the booty.
Do it in the butt.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
we got you. We're working on it. It's gonna be sick.
Are you guys going to be playing locally anytime soon?
that's what we just talked about, Joe.
He didn't have his
He
headset
didn't-
on. He was
okay.
fixing the
Right, that's
haunted
true.
camera.
Sorry, I missed that. I
Joe,
apologize.
Joe didn't have his headset on, so he missed a complete conversation about your show on October 7th. But
October 7th. It's on my calendar now.
Yep.
Hold on.
Jesus.
I'm putting it in the calendar right now.
we're gonna do a
We lost
live.
the energy now, man. I can't repeat it.
I know.
I don't even think I can play the show now.
No, here's what we're gonna do. I know,
I think
right?
we're done.
That's okay. I think I'm busy that day anyway.
No, let's. We're gonna do a live Drinking with Drew show at the show. Let's do that. How's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
We'll do a live video.
We'll bring the
Oh,
golden
shit,
monkey.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Golden Monkey.
All right. I wish that there was a way to live stream. We would have done a song for you at band practice, but it probably would have sounded like shit
Oh, it
coming
would've
over
been-
the airways.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit crazy. Who knows? Well, cool, man. Thank you guys for calling in, bro. Let's get you guys in definitely
Yeah,
before
no,
the,
Thank you guys for being awesome, dude.
and I got Drinking with Drew shirts coming in, so you guys are gonna get one or
In
two.
August.
So,
Send us your shirt size. They're men's,
Oh,
just
cool.
regular
Well,
tees.
Unisex.
yeah, it's gonna be Will. We're gonna go with
Is it
medium.
a one-piece leotard?
Medium.
Brad's gonna get an extra
Is the
large.
thong.
Aaron's gonna get a 2X.
Is it a
and-
wrestling singlet?
yes, and
Of
maybe
course.
How about a
Singlet.
white beater? You got Drinking with Drew white beaters? I would love that.
No.
We can make it
Banana
into
hammock.
one. We'll just cut
And
the
an extra
sleeves off.
large.
Yeah.
Laura will make it into a wife beater in 2 seconds.
Yep.
Trust me.
She has to be made a wife before you can beat
All
her.
right.
It's true.
Can't
I don't have the arms.
You're not
for
allowed
that
to beat
anymore.
her
I'll just
yet.
take a regular one.
All right, guys, we'll catch up to you, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for calling
I'll
in.
let you guys go, man. You guys are awesome.
Later, brother.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon, man.
Take care,
Definitely.
guys.
See ya.
All right,
Those guys kick ass.
I think
They
that
are
is
good
a
guys.
perfect way to end the show.
3,500 views they got on
Yeah.
their
That is-
record.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
They deserve it.
I can say I'm 3 of them
yeah.
because I did watch it a couple times. It's
Good
pretty
stuff.
cool.
It's good stuff. All right, guys, I got to piss.
Again?
I gotta let
And,
Simon in.
Again.
Speaking of drinking or fucking
Must not kill.
Must not kill. I'm gonna end the show with fucking
Some tunes.
other tunes.
Little taste of their jams.
Yeah.
And we don't even have to pay royalties.
Oh boy. I got to pre
Well,
royalties by
when they
peeing.
get, yeah.
All right, guys, check us out: Instagram, Twitter, Humbl Social, Facebook, YouTube. We'll be back
Make sure you
Tuesday.
subscribe. Hit that notification button.
Hit the notification, subscribe, all that stuff. Our sponsors, capsflorida.com. Check them out. And
Victory Golden Monkey.
oh boy.
Jam out with your clam out.
Yep.